Everyone thinks because you're a zombie, you don't know good coffee. Well, they're wrong. There's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds coffee is my guilty pleasure. The aroma is so intoxicating. It brings all of my neighbors out of the woodwork. Deadly Grounds coffee. Coffee to die for and zombie approved. It's good to get a little deadly. Use the front door! Oh, they're so disgusting.
The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, welcome back to D&D Adventures with the Elliott crew. We'll do what we always do. We'll kind of start where we left off last time, a little bit of a reminder. Before we get to that, what we're going to go back and remind you guys who the characters are. So I'm going to start at the top here. We've got Jenny.
Hi, I am Calypso. I am a gnome. I like all things herbage and tea and meeting new people / other creatures. And I think my favorite thing so far is talking with a giant.
That was pretty epic. Over to you, Del.
I am Delphine. Or no, I am not Delphine. I am Char. I am a level 2 Fire Genasi Monk of Kosuth, which means I look somewhat humanoid, but I have fire, and I can do things with fire, and I really like fire, and I can conjure fire. And I just have been going out and trying to get my chops in, learn my way in adventuring. I grew up in a monastery / priest compound. My mother was a priestess. My father was a monk. I learned a little bit of both, and then they were like, go out, get your name, do something for yourself. So that's what I'm doing.
Awesome. Next on our list is going to be Matt.
My name is Rico. I enjoy this party that we have. I love just going along for the ride, just smashing stuff with MC Warhammer, and it's been great. And then it was the favorite thing that we've done so far.
Oh, yeah. Next up, we got Michelle.
I am Fever Phoenix II. I am a Fire Genasi Druid. And yeah, she's just a stoner like me. So
Awesome. All right, next up we have Jayson.
Hello, everybody. I am Rodney. I am a Warforged barbarian, and I am also the mayor of the fucking town. Yeah.
And I would say the official, unofficial leader.
Sure.
In numerous ways. So, who would like to explain to everyone what we've been up to? Just the Cliff's Notes. Anyone? Bueller.
Last episode, we get back to town to check out everything, see how it's all going. And we find out the people on top of the beanstalk had something to say. So they came down and we had a very fistful, swordful conversation, had a toke, and then became friends.
you're welcome.
And I would say you guys have got a lot going on. I mean, you guys were able to make some good trades with the Giants. You pretty much have a lot of the rest of the stuff staffed. With the help you guys got with the guard, some of the manual labor, so some of your other laborers were able to go and help out in other places. You guys even have a fully operating brewery now on top of everything you had before, and then you guys discovered that there was a mine operation on the property, and that's kind of where we left off last time, where you guys deciding in once and for all you need to figure out what was going on with this mine. You'd heard strange rumors about it having veins for most ores and some exotic materials, and that it got boarded up about a year ago because, well, people were going missing, and there was a lot of screams and terrible sounds coming from the mines, and people just didn't want to deal with it anymore. So they boarded it up and just never used it again.
Yep. And I want a mine.
Mines are helpful. I mean, they can, if you can clear them out, they can be very helpful.
We have wood, we have water, I'm assuming. So we need stone. I mean, it's called Riverside, so there
it's
should
not a
be.
quarry. It is a mine. There's a difference.
It is. Well, yeah, but there's stones in mines as well.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah,
call it out
for sure.
But yeah, we need something for the blacksmith to do. So
yeah, more material. Yeah, that's true. That's never a bad thing.
It's fun to have we go out for adventure. We're building a town by accident.
And, one of the other things we decided that we were going to start doing, starting with this episode, and we're going to go one by one, is with the way you guys had kind of been running things, there hadn't really been much downtime for you guys to really do much of anything outside of what you were doing because everything's been so crazy. And while you decided that you were going to be checking out the mines in the near future, it was expressed that we could actually do a little bit of downtime. So I'm not going to run this like a lot of the traditional downtime is with 5e because I don't know, I do things a little differently, and we do things a little differently here at the network. So it's it's normal that we don't copy everything. This is a time to set up little private projects for yourself or little side things. Just enjoy it. So we're gonna start the same order we just did things in. Jenny, in your character's downtime from the moment you decided to go to the mines sometime in the future to now, what have you been up to? We'll say you guys took a week off to acclimate, to kind of breathe and live in your town for a little bit.
I went and I checked out the herb shop, get me enough tea and herb to chill for a bit. And then I went to check out the library and see how it's getting on, making sure everybody's finding what they're needing, and read and talk with the town folk.
You have discovered a mystery in your library. It is certainly larger on the inside than it is on the outside. You're not exactly sure who built the library to begin with, or exactly what the deal is, or what makes it function the way it does. There's also doors that sometimes when you open them go to where, another room with books. Sometimes they go to a closet. You're not sure what's going on with that. But there is one door in particular in the basement of your library that so far you've not been able to figure out how to open. And you have a weird feeling that getting through that door would unlock the mysteries of the library. This is something that you're now going to be obsessed about from time to time until you figure it out.
Sounds awesome.
But you spend most of the week, you talk to other people that that were in that leftovers from the town prior, and none of them have any fucking clue. And now this is also a time where during this week you can travel to the back to the main town if there was something that you wanted to buy or anything like that as well. Was there anything like that you'd like to do? Well, I'm going in order. You're last, sir.
Sorry.
No, I think in town I should be able to. I have the ability to talk to our lovely unicorn bartender as needed, and in town there's food and there's a link to the Squirrel King and
Yep.
I just try to make sure I have all the herbage and other stuff I need that I've been trying to keep up with.
Okay. Just to help you out a little bit, again, because you're under level 5 and you're kind of newer, that's also a good time to get better equipment. Because let's be honest, your armor class is shit, and you guys
Oh, I
adventure a
forgot
lot.
about that.
Yeah, things like your weapons, your armor, any magical items you might be wanting to hunt down or look for, like the things you don't want to spend your gold on outside of your normal daily routines. Again, not something you
Okay.
have to do. It's just optional if you'd like to do that.
Um. Yes. That I hadn't thought about armor. That
Yeah.
is usually my last thing to think about.
Well, I mean,
I'm
as
not
an
used.
artificer, there's only so much you can actually wear without it hurting your magic, as well.
Yeah.
Which you already know that, but there are definitely things that you can look at, depending on
Okay.
how much gold you possess.
Okay. That is a good question to find out. Okay. Well, I go find someone who can I find? I go ask around and find out who can work with an artificer on armor then.
Okay, give me 1 second here. Now, you can go to the magic shop in town if you'd like,
Uh-huh.
because they could very well have things.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm gonna take me a look and see what we can find for you, and then we'll see if there's a chance that they could actually, have it. Now, there are cloaks, there are rings that you can wear, there's gauntlets you can wear, there's even actual types of armor that a magic user can wear.
Okay.
Did you mention cloaks?
Yes.
Yes, I did mention cloaks. So, what kind of thing are you leaning towards here?
The cloaks and the gauntlets sound really cool. So, where would I go to find that?
Magic shop.
So, I head to the magic shop.
So, what you're going to be basically looking at, and at least for now, to kind of help you out a little bit, is most likely a cloak of protection.
Okay.
So, let's see if they would have one. Give me a second. Because this is it's a fairly basic. So I'm not going to make you do a luck roll or anything on this one because it's a fairly basic magic item. Just checking some prices because the limit you guys have now for even basic stuff is more on how much does this item cost. Let's see here. Yes, you would be able to find one for sure, and it would only cost you because you guys get a discount at your your hometown, obviously. It looks like 500 gold.
Okay. That I can do.
Okay. And that should be something you should be able to find easily because it's a core item in the game.
Okay.
I can walk you through on how to find it if you need me to.
Okay. Please, okay, if you can.
I got you. Go to your
Okay.
inventory tab.
Go to my inventory tab. Yes.
And hit manage inventory.
Okay.
In the filter, you'll look up the item, Cloak of Protection.
Okay. I apologize. I was trying
don't
to
apologize.
answer you and listen to you and get confused.
You're fine. Just you type in Cloak of Protection, and it should pop up for you to hit add.
Okay. There
Were
we
you
go.
able to find it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Now, once you added it, go back to your equipment.
Okay.
Now, later, also, you can get better, because right now you do use armor. You use, I think it's, I'm trying to remember what kind of armor you use right now. I think it's studded leather that you normally use.
Okay.
You'll be able to find better studded leather and stuff now, because the cool thing about a Cloak of Protection is it gives you a bonus of 1 to your armor, but it also helps with your some of your saves as well. So you're gonna click on the little button there on your cloak of protection now that it's added on your sheet to equip it.
Yes. Okay, make it red. Okay. Okay.
I'm making sure it worked because for some reason.
Yeah, nothing on my internet likes me. I
Well,
have
no, I
found
mean
it.
I see where you've added it, but I don't see that it actually added, and it should have.
Okay, on my end it says it has, and it's red.
I'm looking at your armor class because that should have upped your armor class, and I'm trying to figure out why it did not. It should have given you a bonus.
I don't know. There's a list of things that have been topsy-turvy, and that makes sense that it's not working with me.
Well, we need it to work, so we're working on that right now.
Yes, I agree.
So, let's see here. I'm on your sheet right now. One. Let me see if I can fix that. Bam! I was able to fix it for you.
Yay!
For some reason, it just wasn't reading it correctly, but now it is, so you're good. What
Okay.
about your weapon? I know you got your spoon,
My
and I know
weapon.
you love your spoon.
I have not figured out how to add my poker,
What do you mean?
my fire poker.
Fire poker. I did not know we needed to add a fire poker. I didn't know you were going to carry it as an item.
It has worked out very well in life, using it as a weapon.
Predominantly, you've been using the spoon. You hadn't used the fire poker yet, so I wasn't sure. That's why
Because I didn't know how to add it, and you said you would help me with that when you got a chance, but life is crazy.
Oh yeah, you got to remind me, man.
I didn't
even remember that was a
about
thing.
it till we were talking.
You can also do things like enchant your spoon to make it
Okay.
better.
Enchanting my spoon. Interesting.
1 second, really quick. I'm looking up something. It looks like for the price, let's see, of for 500 gold, you can have a +1 spoon.
Mhm.
If you'd like to do that.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a moment. I can go in here and customize it. Let's see here. Sorry, it takes me a little bit sometimes.
I am not rushing by far.
Oh, nope, not +10, +1. Ooh, that could have been bad. There you go.
Thank you.
You get a +1 to hit and +1 to your damage. Did you have a level up last time? Did you do your level up?
I added the point, and I'm at 3.
But did you actually do your level up?
I don't think so because I don't understand.
Okay,
Is
hold on. We got to make sure in the off time before we play that we're working on that. All right, let's take a look. Let's see. It still has you at level 2.
Oh wow, on my end it says I'm level 3.
Trying to figure out how to get back to that. Let's see here. All right. There's a lot of stuff on here you didn't even choose from level 2, it looks like, either. All right, let's do it.
Oh,
You have infusion choices.
okay.
You currently have Homunculus Servant, Enhanced Weapon, Enhanced Defense, Replicate Magic Item, and here are some things that you can choose to replicate, it looks like. Because when you replicate the magic item, you can choose what you can replicate. Your options are an alchemy jug, a bag of holding, a cap of water breathing, Airsat's eye, goggles of night, illuminator's tattoo, masquerade tattoo, a prosthetic limb, a rope of climbing, sending stones, which is very helpful. They're all helpful, actually. Spell rot tattoo first level, spell rot tattoo cantrip, wand of magic detection, and wand of secrets.
Okay.
You have to pick one of those things that your magic can replicate.
Bag.
The bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now at level 3, you get a specialty. It says artificers pursue many disciplines. Here are the specialist options you can choose at 3rd level. You can be an alchemist, an armorer, a battlesmith, or an artillerist.
Alchemist.
Alchemist. All right. Let's see what else you get here. You get this thing called the right tool for the job. You learn how to produce exactly the tool you need with thieves' tools or artisan's tools. You can magically create one set of artisan's tools in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you. That's pretty neat. Tool proficiency. A 3rd level alchemist feature. You gain proficiency with alchemist supplies. If you already have it, you gain proficiency with another type of artisan's tools of your choice. Alchemist spells. You now have alchemy spells. At 3rd level, you now get healing word and ray of sickness. You also get experimental elixir. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can magically produce an experimental elixir and an empty flask you touch. Roll on the table for the elixir's effect, which is triggered when someone drinks it. As an action, the trigger can drink the elixir or administer it to an incapacitated creature. The experimental elixirs can do things like transforming the wearer's body, flight, boldness, resilience, swiftness, and healing. And it looks like your hit points went up a little bit, so that's good.
Brutal.
I'm just making sure that everything is done. Dark vision. Yep. Speak of small beast. That's done. You can change your prepared spells, of course.
Okay.
You can also add one more cantrip you can cast per day, as well as one more prepared spell per day. So you'll have to look in that and figure out what you want to use while we're talking to other people. But yeah, you have more you can do with spells. If you go in the character builder portion, click class, and click on spells, you'll be able to add it all there.
Okay.
Is that all you wanted to do for the week?
Yes.
All right. Next,
Thank you.
be Dell.
First off, I still don't have my chain devil gloves added in.
I gave you a link to it, though, didn't I?
No.
Pretty sure I did, and you didn't remind me.
Okay. Sorry.
Give me a second. I sent you the link to what they are. I remember that much.
I just didn't know how to add them into the...
Yeah. If you remind me, not the day of the
Okay.
game, I can definitely do it for you.
Okay. yeah, I'll just continue to pretend not to do them.
Well, I mean, I
am
gave you the stats for what they do. You can at least look at them to see, so you know you can use them. Give me a minute. I'll get it to you again.
I found it on Tumblr.
That's fine. It's the same thing. Because it comes up on Tumblr or Reddit.
Okay, yeah, I just didn't know how to put in the attacks and stuff because I don't see.
Well, it's not
Anyway.
in there. It's a custom item. Yeah, we have to add it in custom.
Yeah. So what Char's going to do is spend some time, like she'd spent some time before talking with the people, getting all the fields and stuff, or the mending fences, helping shore up anything that needed done after we'd initially gotten into the town. While these guys were off back in the other town doing things before the giants showed up. I'm going to, I guess, make sure that everybody's still taken care of, everybody's adapting, because some of the people, like lost part of their family doing things. And she's also going to just spend a lot of time. She loves practicing her fire, and she's going to write home and write some long, detailed letters of everything that has been going on to her family, because she's so excited and she wants to get all the details right and all the names right of everybody in town, and tell them just how exciting it is that we have all this going on, and that maybe mom and dad should come for a visit or something sometime, and see if we can, get a little mini something of Kossuth here. We have kind of a non-denominational church. Maybe get a little idol or something, to put in here for us. And yeah, that's she likes to keep in communication. She likes to work on being entertaining. So she'll try to add more tricks into her her repertoire of maybe also controlling flames in the fire more than just in her hands and such.
Okay. Right before the week's over, a monk that you recognize shows up.
Oh, cool.
He's carrying letters from your family and friends, and is also instructed to, since you asked for representation from the temple, he plans to start a small temple here.
Hey, very awesome. What is his name?
It's whatever you decided to, because he would be a character that you would know from your home village. So I'm going to let you name him.
We're going to call him Ashes.
All right, sounds good.
And he will get a further name once I figure out what he would have done. But
okay,
because of the way that names work in that thing. But yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't actually have a monastery or temple here, but yet you do have monks that live here, if you recall, that help out.
We have a non-denominational church. It's in my character sheet.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you guys had that.
We do.
Yeah, I completely forgot. Well, he is skilled enough to actually run that for you.
Okay. So Ashes is going to take over the church.
So it'll be operated how it should be operated, and have things that churches and temples would have available to, like, say, adventurers and things like that.
Little, like, places where we can, this person is injured. You need to take care of them, help them, heal them. Yay.
The ability to get, healing items, that sort of stuff. Just give them a little bit to, get settled and get things going. But you guys will actually, your temple will be actually operational, and not just a place of worship, but operational.
Okay. I also wanted to add, there were just a couple things on my character sheet. I wanted to buy a couple, maybe not just because it's handy to have on, and I didn't think about it before. I want to get some healing potions.
Okay. One, please. What kind of healing potions?
They have. Based at the level that we're on, and I don't think that Warforged can't take a healing potion, can they?
You do not know what he can or can't take. Actually, you've never asked him.
I am asking him then. Okay. Rodney, I've noticed that you take a rest when you need to recoup. Are you able to take potions? I'm sorry, I don't know much about your kind.
Rodney?
You're on mute.
Jayson?
Rodney.
I'm not. Matt disappeared, and now he's not talking, so I'm not sure.
I'm here. Sorry, I was talking while muted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you quick question? Because this is usually a DM's purview. Warforged. Do you allow them to use healing potions, or do I need to do other means for heals?
Honestly, with your character's history and background, I would okay it.
Okay, so yeah,
Just get
I'm just looking for like a few healing potions. That's it.
Okay. Well, she's buying them right now, so she was asking your character if you could use them because she didn't know.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I could use a few. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go then. I want to get some of. Let me see where we go here.
Now, your temple obviously doesn't have any in stock, but the
I thought maybe the magics.
yeah, well, they don't have any right now either. But you
okay.
can easily get them in the town you guys came from, which isn't throughout this week you could have easily gone over there and handled that.
Okay. Then I want a couple. I want to get. I don't know how much they are.
They are 50
I wanted to
gold
get.
apiece.
Okay, that's for the regular, the 44 plus 4.
No, that would be a potion of healing, which is 2d4 plus 2. You want the better ones. The greater healing is what you're looking for, I guess. Greater healing is 1 second, let me look that up. So many friends are listening to D&D Beyond, then some aren't. Greater healing potions, let's see, they're uncommon. They're going to be 100 apiece.
Okay, I'm going to get 4 of those.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to get some of the smaller ones for some of us smaller folks. I just don't have them up on my...
Those would be 50 apiece. And now those you can add to your regular inventory through inventory management because those items are on the sheets.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the healing potion, I guess. It's not... The only one I can find is the 44 one. What's my problem?
The healing of the potion healing greater.
Yeah. I can't find.
Let me see if I can hop on the machine and find it for you.
Okay, because all I have for white, for regular, is potion climbing.
Give me a moment.
So if you guys just type in potion in inventory, if you're filtering the manage inventory area, what I did is it's not potion, but typed in heal. It actually brings up potion of healing greater, potion of healing superior.
There we go.
Yeah, because the white one is the regular one. That's the smaller one. And then the greater is the 44. I just literally typed in the word potion and they popped up for me. But heal is better. It's organized.
Yeah, okay, so I'll add and those were 50 each, and the others were how much each?
100 each.
Okay. So that's 600 total. Okay.
Now, the letters from your family, they're very happy to hear from you. They're so proud of you. Like, the fact that you partially own a whole town is amazing. Like, they're just over the moon about it. And once they get word from Ashes that things are like kind of truly settled there and safe, they'll definitely organize to come for a visit. And to please keep writing them. If you give your letters to Ashes, he has the ability to get them there instantly. So it'll be an easier process for you to write home as well.
Okay, awesome.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's pretty much all I'm worried about right now.
All right. Next on our list is going to be, it would have been Matt, but he's gone for some reason. So, Michelle, if you're there. And not muted.
I'm here.
Where did Matt go?
I am not sure, but I think Matt. Hold on a second.
All right.
Let me mute for a second.
All right. One of those games today, people. That's all right.
I think he just went upstairs. I'm not sure because I don't see Brooklyn in bed, but I don't see where Matt is.
Okie dokie. Well,
Is
we'll go
Matt
ahead.
up there? Oh, okay. Brooklyn said his computer crashed.
Is he restarting it or whatever?
Was he restarting it? Were you get it restarted? Yeah. Okay, he said he was getting it restarted.
Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and go with you then.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, that's fine. Go away. Sorry, Brooklyn was trying to steal my vape. I have been learning all the critters that I can learn as a wild shape into, which would be at this point.
You can definitely wild shape into a squirrel.
Yes, I can. A CR 1/4, up to a CR 1/4 is what I can shape into. So,
okay.
And I cannot shape into anything that flies or swims yet.
And you did your level up, correct? Oh, that's right. You weren't here.
I wasn't here, so I'm still only a level 2.
Yeah, that's
so,
right.
What Fever was doing last week is she went back home and she was learning from her mother everything she could learn as far as creatures that she could turn into. And so, like I said, that's anything from a CR 0 up to a CR 1/4 right now. So she's been fucking around, and she is right now a cat just wandering around the village. And she's just going to poke her head into places and see if she hears anybody talking about anything.
I mean, not in particular, really. I mean, back over the main town, there's about to be an election soon.
Okay.
There's some hubbub about who's going to run, and they're still trying to figure things out. But it's all happened so quickly that they're not really sure what's going on exactly.
I wonder why.
Okay. She, as a cat, has also been like hanging around some of the vendors, kind of loving up on them and kind of getting a feel for who likes what kind of animals.
Okay. I mean, there's other cats in the main town, so that's normal.
Okay.
You get treated fairly well. They most of the shop owners seem to treat people fairly well.
Okay.
Like no one's attacking you or throwing rocks at you to make you go away.
All right. Fair enough. Other than that, what she would like to do is she's just going to kind of hang around as a cat and see if anybody realizes who she is. Because she's a ginger.
Home and the town you guys own is what you're doing this now?
Yeah, she's a ginger. She's a very bright ginger cat.
I mean, the kids over at the farm with the old lady, they definitely love you. And that lady hoards cats. Like, she loves cats. There's like 8 of them over there. And, man, you get treated like royalty over on the farm. Like, everyone in town pretty much treats you just as well as the main town does. But, like, over at the farm, it's like, holy shit, new cat. You're the star, the center of attention right now.
No, what I mean is she's going to, like, start hanging around the group.
Okay.
But just as a cat. Like, she's not going to be herself right now. She's just a cat.
Okay. Well, how do you react to a cat, Jenny?
I share my my snackies with it, and I tell it's a good kitty, and I let it know that herbage will come later.
Okay. Del, how does your character react to the cat?
He scritches it behind the ear and under the chin.
Jayson, how does Rodney react to the cat?
Get out of my territory. I mean, just kind of look at it and fight every urge in my body.
And then he muted.
What
Okay.
is that doing here?
And then that's the reaction you get from him. I'd ask Matt, but he's still not back and hasn't messaged me, so I don't know what's up with him.
Okay, so what's going on with Matt? Brooklyn just came over here and told me his laptop, his screen isn't coming on at all. It's just black screen.
I would advise him to use his phone.
Is getting onto Brooklyn's laptop right now.
Alrighty. His laptop might finally have gone toast.
Yeah, I think his laptop finally died. What he could try to do is plug a HDMI.
Yes, he could into that TV over there that I've been telling him about
into the TV
for all of eternity.
So yeah, she's just gonna kind of like hang around as a cat and just do cat stuff.
Okay. Now towards the end of the week, you will have to turn back to normal at some point in time. A deck.
Oh, I only get to do it every let's see, I'm a level 2, so I get to do it like for an hour.
Okay. Well, at some point in time, you are offered a golden box. Who the second it is near your presence says, "Hello, I have not met you yet, but I was waiting."
Now this has piqued her interest, and she's going to go back into her normal self and be like, "Okay, you've been waiting for me. What are you?"
I am a mysterious box full of wondrous, silly things. All you need to do is open me and draw as many cards as your heart desires, and it shall be so. But I warn you, while there's nothing dangerous in this box, you can only use me once before I move on.
Oh.
Now, the character, you know the deal. You can do as many draws as you want to do.
Oh.
Like any deck, but again, you only get one opportunity to draw them.
I know.
As a side note, I would be the one presenting her the box because I was holding on to it. So I would give a brief explanation of, hey, now that you're back, this is what happened, and this is what we all got.
Fever's looking at this
Luckily,
box.
she's familiar with the deck out of character, so she knows what to expect.
Yeah.
She's looking at this, and she's like, my parents told me about this thing.
Well, yeah, they would have, too. They would have. That's the first time I ever used it.
My dad, one of my dads actually got this. Yeah, I don't even want to think about that. It was kind of scary. It really was. She pulls out her pipe and takes a very long hit. And she is going to, you know what? I'm going to roll 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First, I'm going to roll a d6 to tell me what I'm going to roll. Okay, does that make sense?
It probably want it to make sense. As long as it makes sense to you, that's what matters here, right?
Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, 6 dice sides. Like 6 dice.
It's a 6-sided dice.
I could roll with a 6-sided dice. I'm leaving out the D100 because there's no way I'm going to do 100 draws.
Well, there's not a hard 100 cards in the deck. So.
Exactly. So that's why I'm going with 6. And whatever it is from D4 up to D20. Okay. So that's what. So I'm going to roll a D6.
Wow, you're really randomizing here. Okay, you're randomizing to randomize. That is the most random thing I've ever seen in the game.
And now I am doing, it's a D6. Okay, so now I'm doing the D6 again. And I am going to, oh, fuck! It's another 2. So I guess I'm going to do 2 draws.
Only 2. So sad. 2. So sad.
Yes,
all right,
I know.
Roll me a D100.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to give you a link to it, the deck, by the way. because
Okay.
we found actual links to them that way. Because I'm not going to custom make the silly stuff for you guys. It's a lot. It's way too much damn work.
No fucking way.
Okay.
I just rolled another 2.
Roll again.
Literally, like I'm rolling 2s.
Someone already has these, and yeah, roll again. It was the pants and parachute.
Oh god. 16.
There are some things I'll let you guys have doubles of, but sometimes it doesn't make sense. Let's see. This one is called the Scissors of Running. So in your inventory, just write down Scissors of Running, and then make a note that it's in the DOS or DOST deck of silly things. And then I give you the link. I'm going to read the description, though. Scissors of Running. And this is, like, when I do the description, the box is, like, more or less saying a version of this in your head. While you hold the Scissors of Running, a cutting-edge magical item, you can use your bonus action to run an extra 20 feet. However, every time you use the Scissors of Running, roll a d20. On a natural 1, you fall prone and take 1d6 piercing damage. But don't you want to try for the sheer thrill of it? If that's not cutting it, you can also attack with the Scissors of Running, considered an improvised weapon. You have disadvantage against creatures made of rock and advantage against creatures made of paper. Hitting a creature made of paper automatically deals critical damage. Shoot.
Oh my god. I put it in my notes because I really can't put it in my inventory.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Notes. Yeah, put it in your notes.
Scissors of Running, deck of silly things.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess I get to roll one more time. Here we go. 33.
All right, give me a second. Elephant of the Room.
Elephant
of the Room. While this little wooden elephant can fit in the palm of your hand, loudly announcing your deepest secret causes it to inflare and expand to the size of the room, up to 200 feet. The elephant of the room stops inflating once it reaches sturdy walls, but has no issue pushing aside furniture and people as it expands 20 feet in every direction per round. Those pushed up against the wall by the elephant of the room must succeed on a strength saving throw of 18 every round, or they are immobilized. If they do succeed, squeezing by the elephant of the room is considered difficult terrain. The elephant of the room is ideal for making a room or exit temporarily impassable as it inflates to fill all the nooks and crannies. While squishy, the elephant of the room has an armor class of 18 and 200 hit points. If lowered to 0 hit points, the elephant deflates back to its usual size. Otherwise, it deflates after 12 hours. A player may only use Elephant of the Room once in their lifetime, and an elephant never forgets.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Yeah, most of these things are like, a lot of them were one-use items.
Oh, shit.
Lawyer in a Can is still one of my favorite ones that you guys got.
Oh my god. Just, that's going to be fun to use.
All right. So did you want to buy anything at a shop for your character or anything like that?
No, I think I'm good right now.
Alrighty, that takes us over to still no Matt. So to Jayson.
I mean, if she picked up, that's the only thing I wanted. If she picked up healing potions, then I'm good. Unless like there's more to actually purchase.
Well, I said there was. You could go back over to the main town if you wanted.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you got a week here, so.
Oh yeah.
Some things, of
Matt.
course, you guys are slowly getting more things, but
yeah.
Man, the carriage crashed on me.
Yeah, I know, and you couldn't even message your DM on your phone or anything to tell him what was going on.
I thought it died, man. I was freaking out.
Why? I already had several solutions for you, man. That's why you message me.
All right, yeah, I'll just buy like 4 healing potions then.
You don't need any other items or anything because there's there's a lot more available over in the other town than there is here right now, and
No,
there's
I'm
some
good.
more available here in that week.
I'm actually good. My weapon's where it needs to be right now for where I am. The only thing I was really lacking was healing without
Okay.
one of our healers
Okay, yeah.
touching me inappropriately.
Regulars 50, graders 100. That's about all you
Alright.
guys have access to right now.
I'll get 4 graders.
Yep, all right, 400. Go ahead and add it. Was there anything else you wanted to do during this week? Anything you wanted to explore, figure out, just do in general?
Did I think about? Let me look. Let me see, because if I wanted to do something, I would have noted on my character sheet. So let me check here. Not really that I can think of right now, honestly. If I'll go ahead and go to Matt, and if I think of something,
Okay.
Sorry, I just dropped my light cigarette when I was hitting it.
All right, we'll go over to you, Matt.
All right.
A week of downtime. What is your character doing, and is there anything you'd like to go to the next town over and buy?
I like to try to upgrade my my armor class first before I do anything. So I want to go to.
Let me take a look at your sheet again real quick just to remember what you got. Rico the Giant Slayer. Dude, your armor class is sick already. Just for the record, you've got a 21 armor class, my friend.
It can be better.
You're unlikely going to be able to afford anything better right now, is what I'm getting at. Like you.
What about weapon wise?
Weapon wise, let's see. I mean, you've got the MC Hammer Warhammer. Let's see. I mean, you can always get a better Warhammer. You know what I mean? You can definitely get a better one.
Okay.
Like you could get, like a +1 Warhammer, for example.
Let me check.
No, get a cleaver and call it Vanilla Slice.
Wow. MC Hammer and Vanilla Slice.
Baby.
No.
Oh wait, you said I could dual wield, right?
You have to take the ability to dual wield for the most part.
I haven't named my sword yet. I could always name it Vanilla Slice.
Oh, dude.
Yes,
you take that, please. Take it.
Okay, so dual wield is a feat. You can take that feat. I think level 4 is when you guys will get the option to get either a feat or a stat point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll have to wait.
So that's future me.
Yeah.
What is my Warhammer right now? Is it a +1?
I'm not sure.
How do I check that?
I mean, you got. Okay, no, it is already a +1.
Okay.
So you already have a +1 Warhammer. Let's see here. I'm looking at same magic prices real quick because I tend to use it a little bit more than other things.
I have a scimitar. Can I call it Siminem?
You can if it makes you feel better about yourself. Yeah, no, it would be 4,000.
Yeah, I don't got that kind of coinage right now.
You're one of the most upgraded characters right now because some of the stuff that you had the option for, you took those options early to get better armor and weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
Already. And then because you've got, let's see. Oh yeah, you even got the magic shield too. You have a magic shield armor. Wait, do you have a magic armor? Yep. That's the only thing you don't have right now because you ended up getting plate armor. That's why. You could technically get better plate armor if you'd like.
How much would it cost me?
For plate armor? It looks like about 1,500.
That'd take a big chunk. I can afford it.
I mean, there's kinds of things you can do or buy, man. There's items that can do anything you want them to do. They can raise your stats, make you faster. I mean, it just depends on what you want.
Wait, can you buy stat upgrades?
No, but you can buy items that will give you bonuses to your stats.
Will they be permanent?
Some can, but those items you can't afford yet. But you could maybe afford some items that would give you bonuses while you're, making use of those items. You just have to tell me what stat you'd want to raise, and I could give you some suggestions.
Probably intelligence, because it's my lowest stat, and it's honestly one of my more important ones.
I thought wisdom was one of your more important ones.
Well, it is.
Yeah, intelligence for you is oddly
it's a 0.
Right. But I mean, that's not one that your character in general uses a ton. If you want to raise it, go ahead. I'm just, to help you out.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't have any negatives to it, and that's the important thing right now.
Well, then we'll go charisma. Let's see if we can even it out with wisdom.
Now, are you using your charisma much? Well, I mean, you haven't yet, but you do as a cleric to a point, I believe. Let's see. Just real quick. Let's see here. Now, you could definitely get. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find this. I'm trying to figure out how much this item is really quick. Usually these are a little bit cheaper. Nope. Okay, never mind. These items are going to be a little bit out of your price. I don't know. It's 3,000.
Nope.
Right.
I think I might go with the armor, but can we negotiate a little here, or is that a finite price, or what?
This particular price is a finite price because you're enchanting armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because you're keeping your same armor, you're just getting your armor enchanted.
Okay.
So you're already paying less than you would for like just going to one of the shops and paying, like, oh, I want that, item over there, like, because you already own the plate mail, so you're only getting charged the 1,500. I think is what I said it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15. You're only getting charged that just for the enchantment only is what you're paying for. Otherwise, it would be more than 1,500.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
All right.
Leaves me with 100 gold, but you know what? If the town needs it, I'll give it to the town.
So then what you'll do is we'll go here to manage inventory. Let's see if we can find. So we can find the plate armor we're looking for. Do they not just have plus plate armor anymore?
I don't think so.
What the fuck? 1 second here. They got to. It's listed. All right, then let me see if I can go in here. What the holy crap? Let's see.
What the Hades toenail is going on?
It's there. You just have to scroll down further.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Is there-
Type in. The way I did it is actually just type in plate and then space plus. Okay, no, it doesn't work if you do that way. So you
How
type in plate. You have to type in plate, and then scroll down and say load more, and then load more
And
again.
then just okay. Here we go. Plate plus 2. I got you added, sir.
Oh, sweet. Let me
So-
refresh my page.
You'll need to rename the armor for yourself.
Okay.
Can't break this, and I'm gonna remove the other one, the old one, from here.
Can I sell that one?
No, it's the
Oh yeah,
same
it's the
armor.
upgrade. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Just
Mhm.
oh, wait a minute. I put the wrong shit on there. Hold on a minute. Damn it.
Sorry.
There's so much going
Pawn
on.
brain went in.
I put a +2 instead of a +1. I'm like, wait, no, that's not right. There we go. Plate +1. There we go. All right, it's all fixed now for you. Mr. 22 armor class. Will you now officially have a magic item, a weapon, shield, and armor?
Sweet.
Congratulations.
Can't break this. There we go. Now I have 100 gold. I would like to ask the mayor on how much the town gold is, like how much we have of it.
That would be something Jayson would know.
How much town we have? How much town we have? How much gold we have? How much town does our gold have?
37. We have 37 town.
In a row?
Green. We have green town. Circle.
460.
I'll go broke for the town. I'll send 100 over. All right.
All right. Is that everybody?
Yeah, it should be.
All right.
Did the Giants Fed open up yet, or what?
Did the what open up?
The Giants Fed, Wrestling Fed.
No, not this week. They're going to prepare for it, and we'll definitely be letting you guys know immediately when the next actual bout is.
Okay.
You have
Wait.
What?
Giants wrestling?
Yeah, you missed a lot. He wrestled a giant, and it was insane what he did, and now he's part of a giant wrestling federation. He actually has a wrestling title, which is the Giant Slayer.
And yes, I have the song. I just need to put the beats and the lyrics together. So we'll probably record that later.
So you are definitely welcome then. If it wasn't for my being you wouldn't be the giant slayer.
That is very true. And I thank you dearly. I wouldn't have been able to absolutely destroy that giant's back.
All right. Well, like I was trying to say a minute ago, you have received, your official invite and, information that you're part of the Federation now. You did receive that in town. That was delivered to you by one of the giants coming down to start work. And he patted you on the shoulder and he said, "Can't wait to see you." And he just kind of wandered off.
All right, we need to start getting these promotional videos set up now, man. We got to let the world know, brother. We got to let them know who's going to come down and bring it all over you. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, your local friend in town, Harry Henderson, the Sasquatch, has talked to you a little bit more, in sign language. And since you don't understand, he's just kind of written it down for you. He's excited to have you aboard. If you need any pointers or tips or who to steer clear from, just let him know because he's involved in all the bouts too. So he'd be traveling up the stock with you every time there's an event.
I shoot him a question and asked if he wants to be a tag team.
He writes you back, "No one has ever asked me that before." Well, that sounds fantastic. Let's do that. I got the main belt right now. Oh, I wouldn't mind a tag belt. That'd be nice. It'd be a good way to get you started in the Federation for sure.
Hell
show
yeah.
you, show you how everything works and get you in there on the ground floor. And then, maybe we'll do something fun where we pretend to turn on each other and you can go for the belt. That could be that could be fun for the crowd.
Oh yeah.
Fun for us.
Sweet.
All right. Well, we got that solved. You guys meet up pretty much when the week's over. You guys know it's about time to go and check out this mine. So at the end of that week, you guys all just kind of naturally meet over at the bar.
Right, and we do have a house that we're all staying in when we feel like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the mayor's manor. We took it over.
Okay. Cool. All right, drift on over. Just gonna have some coffee. And wait for everybody to show up.
You guys let us know when you're showing up.
Hey, how's it going, Char?
Oh, pretty good. Look what I can do. Conjure a little.
Do.
You got some more of that tea?
Let's coffee, but
Coffee. Us Goliaths, we're not the smartest.
It's okay. That's why I'm here.
I show up with a cup and say, "May I have some?"
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Question to the DM.
Yes, I'm here.
It says I can wild shape into a weasel. Does that mean I can also wild shape into a ferret?
You could, yes.
Okay, so Fever is going to come in, and as soon as she comes in and says, "Hi, everybody," she is going to wild shape into a ferret and just start, running around everywhere.
Okay, well, you guys noticed a ferret running around.
Okay.
We're turning into a ferret running around.
Yeah, I think that they would get along with the Squirrel King really well.
Did someone say Squirrel King?
How's it going, buddy? I ain't
False
seen
alarm.
you
I
in a
just wanted to
while.
fuck with you guys. I just wanted to fuck with you. He's not really here.
Damn it.
I just knew it would drive Michelle insane if I did it. So.
I tried to pull it in, man.
Yeah.
I had some great questions to ask him, but no, he's not here.
I mean, we could always go to the other town and pay him a visit if you really want to talk to him.
Yeah.
Well, the Squirrel Princess is running ours, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Squirrel Princess is running our herb shop.
Is the Squirrel Princess here by chance?
No.
She's at the shop.
Hey, she could have been off the clock.
Yeah. All right. So you guys want to go check out these mines, see what we got to deal with?
Oh yeah.
Kronk smash. I mean, yeah, let's go.
All right, cool. Let's go explore the mines you know nothing about. That sounds lovely, and I'm prepared for that.
I mean,
Let's do it.
Let's
gotta
get
figure out what's going on in there.
You were told by some guy in town that the mines were abandoned a year ago because people went missing, and now there's strange noises coming out of it. But other than that, that's all he can tell you.
Yep.
And that's what you know.
Yeah, sounds legit.
Strange noises.
Because there's no
nothing for
places
this
to
game.
research it or anything like that in your town at all. So yeah, we're just gonna run in there. All right.
Yeah,
How often can the ferret be a ferret?
I can go wild shape twice a day for an hour each time.
Okay, so you've wasted 1 hour today,
Yes.
but we can try to maybe have you sneak in.
I'm going to
Tiny
be not a
form,
douchebag
some
because I
point.
know she was just doing that to play around. I'm not going to actually count that against her because it was flavor and not actual her using it because she's under level 5 and she knows that she can take advantage.
We go to sleep before we go. There we go.
There you go. There you go.
We take another nap.
We take the day and be merry.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a short rest or a long rest?
Long rest.
It's a fuck off rest.
Yeah, it's a fuck you rest.
Yep. All right.
All right, so as we approach.
Now, one of you, the smartest
Good
one in
morning,
your party,
Vietnam.
which would be Jenny's character, says, "You know what? In preparation for this, because you guys didn't give me enough time or tell me what you wanted, I found a map. So Jenny has this map of the mines.
Yay!
Hey guys, look at this thing I have.
I mean,
It's a pretty thing.
we could have gone like on our way there. We hadn't like officially left the mine yet.
Is that a
Well,
colon?
Listen, I said, okay, are you guys wanting to go to the mines without absolutely no information about them? Yeah, let's go to the mines.
I'm
That's what
not
I was
worried.
told. So.
I'm not worried about that because
Yeah.
we could have just like blown through the mines. It's mines. It's mine. It's mine.
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 Come on.
We're going to investigate, to listen to them, and
Oh.
see what the sounds were. I didn't
Currently,
know that.
it is morning. You hear some moaning coming out of the caves, but odd moaning sound. Not sexual moaning, but yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that. Kind of like that moaning. Non-sexual moaning coming out of the mines, but that's all you hear from outside.
Harry, what are you doing?
Harry's not with you guys. He
Stay away.
No, you don't hear that. It's just the moaning. And but it's boarded up. Like you're gonna have to dismantle the little barricade that has been erected out of shitty.
I'm hearing two different
Cold wood.
types of moans. Damn it, Harry.
But there you go. The mines are boarded up.
You want to help
All
me?
right.
Fantastic
these off,
campaign.
Robbie?
Campaign over. See you guys later. The mines are boarded up. Can't get in. Sorry.
Have a great night.
You have not purchased this DLC.
$4.99 to pass.
I mean, how can we easily rip the boards down?
Yeah.
For $4.99.
EA Sports
yeah.
in the game.
I put four gold and 99 silver down, and
And it disappears in sunlight. Yeah, this thing was hastily made. It says "keep out." Like somebody painted on it real shittily. It seems like it was just a rush job, more to keep anybody from going in than it was to even remotely keep anything from coming out of it. If there was ever anything inside there to come out in the first place.
So I
Judging
use
from
the
what you
bar
guys
of
are-
crowing.
There you go. You guys can easily get a crowbar from town and pop that shit up. These boards off here like nothing. It's hastily constructed. It's not well done at all. Bam. The DLC has been activated. There is no longer a barrier between you and entering the mine.
I would like to summon everyone to this instance. Double check your data.
I
I'm
click
actually
the, I
gonna-
click the red X when the thing pops up on my screen.
I'm actually going to leave the map up right now because it makes more sense since we're not showing our faces anyhow.
Yeah.
Now, in the very middle, to the far left, you'll notice that's the only path that goes off screen. That's where you're walking in at.
Okay. Are there stairs, or is just one steep, like...
It's the steep gradient in. You're probably going about 100 foot down.
Jesus.
Up
There's
until that big junction there, like the first junction where you have like kind of 3 little paths you can take off of it. Up until that point, it's like 100 degree. It's 100, down at a walkable rate. Though I mean, it's not going to destroy you. And there's like ropes going down and stuff to kind of steady yourself as you go. Because there's like a pulley system also where they can bring up like cable cars and things like that with supplies if they have to.
Okay.
So it's not that bad of a walk, and it's just your basic mine entrance. There you see some carts on the lines. There's nothing in them; they're empty. Some of them are a little bit rusted. Nothing special. You see wooden braces along the walls and the ceilings. To keep the entrance braced and open. It's pretty basic. Rough hewn walls, stone floor, rough hewn stone floor. Now, once you get down to that main area where there's multiple pathways, you're going to notice maintenance. It's basically tools and maintenance area. You're going to see a couple more mining carts against the wall that are just full of pickaxes, shovels, things of that nature. And some of them are in pretty good shape, like brand new shape. You could use them now. Some of them are, older and kind of dilapidated, just thrown in a different cart. There's nothing super special about it. Just mining tools and maintenance items.
Okay. Are there like torches along the walls?
There are, and they are lit. They are not your average torches, clearly. I'm not even going to make you roll those who are magic sensitive. Know that these are probably ever-burning torches.
Okay. Might as well grab one of those.
Feel free. You notice that even the path before you seems pretty well lit. If you had to guess, you can probably find these ever so many feet in the whole mine.
Are these mine carts on a track, or are they off of it?
They're not currently on a track, no. There is a big track that runs through the middle, but there's no carts on it where you're at now. Those carts were most likely dragged up to the top. The carts that you saw in the middle on your way down, and there's presumably carts in other places that are connected to the track.
Okay.
Well, actually, if those are lining the walls, I'll just leave them because I can start my hand on fire. That's stupid of me.
I mean,
I am a torch.
It is a magic item. You know what I mean?
I mean, but I can collect it later if I want one. If there's a couple of them, if we get towards the end of them, I can.
Yeah, I mean, technically, you guys own them, so.
Yes.
So it looks like there's 3 paths you can take.
Do we want to go up or down first?
From where you are, you can keep going forward, or there's 2 different offshoots, one to the northeast, northwest, and the west. So there's north, northwest, and west from where you're at now.
Should we head west?
Is west technically left?
If you're standing in the middle of that room, still facing the same direction you were when you walked in, west would be immediately to your left. Yes.
So that would be going back out.
No, that would be going.
No, adventurers go left, and I go left.
Okay, I saw us coming in from the left side, so I thought that was east.
I wish there was a way where I could just bring up a little arrow or something like.
Yeah, that would be helpful. So like a dot or something you could put there.
Yeah, but wait, hold on a minute.
Is there like isn't there like a drawing board or something?
Can you flip it?
Nope. I thought there was on StreamYard, but I don't think there actually is. I can add media slots, camera slots, and all kinds of cool stuff to the layout, but I don't know how to make there be a thing.
Okay. But we're in the little section where we've just come in, and there's the up to the right and down to the left. Or to the side.
That's why this is difficult. I'm going to remove the map because this is just going to confuse you guys. I mean, you kind of need it is the problem. You kind of need the map.
Well, I mean, if we're looking at it, why don't we see, like, what's up in the little kidney-shaped area that's a chasm that's kind of above us, but it shoots off before it goes into the huge, huge area?
The one that's got, like, just a really long path. It ends in what to me looks like a pepper.
No, I was thinking of the one right above where we came in. That looks kind of like a little, that's just a little circle. But we could go to the long one that looks like a pepper, and that way we would know what's at the end of that one.
Yeah, that's why it's hard. I wish I could at least rotate the map, because that would be a little bit easier if it was rotated.
Yeah, because I'm considering, like, what looks like the pepper to me is east, you know?
Yeah. That makes this all a little bit more difficult. It certainly does. There should have been a way that I could just, like, have a little, like I said, I can edit the layout, but, like, I can't actually add.
There's one that looks like a potato too. Sorry, that just popped in my head.
Well, I guess if we follow the one that looks like the pepper, the long solo path, that will at least eliminate that entire section, because the rest all is broken into little bits and pieces.
That's very true.
So we could go there just to see if that's cleared out, or if there's anything at the end of the long end.
You can draw on screen apparently in StreamYard, but I'm not sure how you do that.
But do we really want to go past a opening and leave our backs possibly open to anything that happens?
Yeah, I can't figure that out.
I feel like we should go to the first entrance we come to, and explore all of that, and just each time we come to another opening, we explore all of it, and then go. I don't know.
The one with the potato and the kidney?
I'm working on flipping this right now, rotating it so it's a little bit easier to, where the entrance is at the bottom. That way, to see if that helps a little bit more.
Oh, okay. That would help.
I'm working on that as we speak. Because it dawned on me with that orientation would be a little bit easier to talk about and explain than having to figure out this current one. So let's go back over here. Let's get rid of this one. We don't really use maps a whole lot, so I guess it's good to figure this out now. It's uploading. All right, now you're walking in from the bottom. Does that make more sense? Is that easier?
Yes.
In my head, it's easier. So you can either go your immediate left, the northwest left, or from where you are, straight. Of course, if you go straight, there's other leave-offs from there.
We should probably go to that left path first to explore all that, shouldn't we?
Should you?
Okay, it's a pretty big section, but if you don't, I can see where if we went on the other one and there's something in the other things, we could be trapped in this narrow, tiny corridor, totally stuck, which would be a big downer. So at least there we seem to have
any which of these ways could fuck you.
But yeah, yeah.
I need to know marching order and official direction.
Potato path.
Yeah, I agree with potato path.
I don't know what potato path means. I just need to know what direction.
Left.
Immediate left.
Yeah, immediate left.
One right next to the boot.
I need to know marching order.
Do we have anybody who can detect traps?
No.
I don't think so.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, I guess I'll go first.
I'll go right behind you.
Pulse mine detector it is. Okay.
Well, wait. Where would detect traps be under? at this point with this one? Like,
Well, I
would
mean,
it be perception?
You can use perception to check for traps. Yeah.
Okay. Because I have a 5 in that.
Oh, she might be good to be in front.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you guys also have passive perception, so if something is super obvious,
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Sticking with Rodney.
I'm gonna put a fire. I'm gonna have fire in my hand to kind of light the way.
You don't need to light the way. There are
Oh yeah,
constant.
that's right.
Yep. Every area you're entering, there are like ever so many feet. There is definitely those same torches on either side of the wall.
All right. Well, I guess I'm in front. Whoever's going wherever.
The further you guys, it's starting to smell kind of bad, and you don't hear the moaning the same way. Let me see here. Yeah, most of your passive investigations are all high enough for this. You're all realizing at the same time the moaning you were hearing was wind coming through the cave system and making that sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it does smell ungodly fucking terrible down here. Not like I'm under the earth, it smells weird, but like death weird.
Lovely.
Like rotten death is what it smells like.
Wonderful.
But yeah, the moaning was definitely the caves in the wind. For sure.
Are you guys sure we should be coming down here?
Well, we
No.
need to think.
Do I look like a spelunker to you?
No spelunking necessary.
Apparently, these mines are rich in multiple different sources of materials that we could use, and it would be a benefit for the town. And otherwise, we have these spooky mines that everybody's scared of going into. So, if not us, then who? We can at least check it out. If it overwhelms us, we can leave and hope for something better.
There's dead shit down here.
Hey, I'm a death omen.
Dead shit in a lot of places.
Everyone's a little dead sometimes.
He can control some of the dead. So,
Although you've never actually seen him do it. He claims he can. But you've only seen him beat shit up and wrestle fucking giants so far.
Yeah.
And play with rugs.
Mm-hmm.
I have a rug.
That's
This man
nice.
got mimic PTSD, okay?
We're overcoming it.
Yeah.
Thanks to what's his name? I never can remember his name.
Antonio.
Isn't
that it? I think
Forget about it.
Antonio Menderes.
Oh God.
All right, so you guys make that first left. And it was a terrible, terrible mistake. I'm joking. See, that changed my orientation of like rooms and stuff too in my map and my second little map. So you have to give me a second. That's that way. That is that way. So we are looking over here, which is okay. That's that one.
I feel like.
All right. You guys are going up a pretty narrow little passage. It's big enough that two of you can stand side by side. I can tell you that. It's narrow, but it's not so narrow it's navigable or anything like that. There is a track that goes this way, so it's definitely big enough for a cart and someone to walk next to a cart to come up and down here. So you're good to go. As you get towards the end of the path, there are two branch offs. There's a much wider branch off that goes slightly to your right into the big giant area, and then there's the one that goes slightly to the left, what you guys were calling the potato room.
We should probably. So, Fever's going to look at the rest of the group and be like,
God, it smells.
It smells absolutely disgusting, but we should probably some of us come down this way and maybe one or two of us keep an eye on the keep an eye on our backsides a little bit better in case something tries to come at us, because we don't know what's coming.
Okay. I'll go down towards the potato.
Okay, so you're going to go first towards the potato?
Sure.
All right, you
Or-
stumble right into that room and are immediately faced with 10 zombies. Zombie miners that are just staring right at you, and now they want to eat you.
Zombie miners. Oh shit! The FBI is coming.
Yep, there you go. There are 10 of them.
All right. I'm going to holler.
Good thing I
Hey.
followed.
Hey, Rico. Got some of your buddies here.
Can
Are they doing anything?
They're
besides
coming at
standing
you.
there?
I'm just
Okay.
waiting. I'm giving you a chance to react, and then a chance to come into the room if they're going to do something.
Okay.
Like your
Yeah.
folks.
I destiny them?
Hold up, one person at a time. You can't do anything yet. You're not even in the room yet.
I followed.
Okay, you followed. Like,
Okay.
Damn it!
I'm giving you guys a split second to get into the room to
Give
see
me a
what's
chance
going
to
on.
react.
Yeah, there's going to be no reactions other than you going into the room because you guys were not being quiet.
Yeah, I heard her yelling, so I'm coming.
My brain doesn't move that fast. Sorry.
Like anything nearby you from you guys just talking in character knew that somebody was coming because you guys never said you were being quiet.
Yeah. Okay. So let me know when I can.
Well, I'm going to have everybody roll initiative at this point.
Yeah.
If everybody came in to join you, that's the best reaction you guys are going to have time for, and then we're gonna have to go into.
Oh, my thing just crashed. So give me a minute and I'll.
You're fine.
Okay.
Bring up the zombie miners.
Zombie.
They are clad in the moldering apparel they wore when put to rest, and they carry the stench of decay. Dun dun dun.
Do I have any necromancy spells yet?
I don't know what you have, sir. I didn't know if you did your level up from last time. Presumably you did.
Yeah, I'm level 3.
Yeah, I think he did.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody but Ron. Well, half of them did.
Let me know when you guys are ready to start giving me initiatives.
I rolled mine.
What's yours?
7.
7.
Mine's a 15.
20.
I'm about
Hold
to
on
roll
one
it
second.
now.
1 second.
Let me know when you're ready for
20.
mine, Raz.
Matt. Del, you got 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was yours, Jayson?
Tomorrow. 10.
And Michelle?
I'm trying to roll it. Hold on. I just click on the initiative button, right?
Yeah.
It's not working for me right now. No, let me restart Beyond. Okay, go there. And there. All right.
It works for me when I click your initiative button.
There it goes.
I just rolled it for you, but what did you roll?
Oh my god.
Did you roll a 2 again?
No.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 1 plus
All
my
right.
3. So I got a 4.
That's fine.
I'm going next week.
See, Michelle, 4. Now I got to roll for the zombies. Let's see here. What is their initiative? Okay. Give me a second.
I guess I know who's dying to the zombies. The person who
Probably.
doesn't go until after everybody else.
Wow. They got a -3 to their initiative, but they still rolled okay. And they tie with Jayson, but they're automatic. They have a -3 to dex, so they're definitely going after Jayson. All right. We're going to start the rounds with Jenny. Jenny, there are zombies everywhere.
There are zombies everywhere. What are they doing?
They're running
Looking-
at you guys with their mining tools.
Great.
Yes, they all have pickaxes.
Lovely. I have my spoon up.
Okay. Spoon.
And it
What'd you get to?
is I hit with the 23.
Oh, definitely you hit with 23. I mean, these are just shitty little old mining zombies. You definitely beat the shit out of them with 23.
Okay. So the one that was like right at me, I hit. So that is what I do.
All right. Did you do your damage?
My damage 9.
What'd you say it was?
Or was this one? No, I did the wrong thing. So 4.
Okay. All right. Zombie one.
4 is the damage. I accidentally hit the wrong button.
All right, and I'll make a note that you're on that one. All right. That brings us to Del.
Okay, I'm going to reach into my haversack and pull out a flask of oil to throw at them. Am I able to both grab it and throw it in the same round?
With the haversack, you just have to think of the item and it's there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can grab it. Literally, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that. You can use the bonus action to grab it, and then you can throw it.
Okay.
Are you just throwing it in the general direction of like a cluster of them?
Yeah. In front of us so that it'll be, yeah.
Right. Because Jenny did move up. Well, one was a little bit faster than the rest of them and is already, Jenny's already squaring off, but most of the rest of them are still kind of grouped up, so you should be good there.
Yeah, I'm not going to throw it at our party. So.
All right, you need to make an unarmed strike.
Okay. 18.
Yep. Now roll me a 1d6.
Two.
2 of them are covered in the oil. And I will mark those. All right. Next is going to be Jayson. Again, Jenny is squaring off with one already, and 2 have now been doused in oil.
Okay. I will go after the one that Jenny's squaring down with.
Okay, cool. Make sure you roll with advantage.
Advantage? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just roll twice here. So 19 or 22.
Either.
All right.
Either hits.
So that would be 11 damage, good sir.
All right.
And that's all I got.
All right. Next up is going to be the zombies. Well, the first zombie is definitely going for Jenny. She was the first person and still had her attention even though you hit him already. Let's see here. That's going to be a... Wow. That's going to be sad. Okay. Roll this. Jenny, what is your armor class? I think we upgraded it.
My armor
To the top of your sheet.
at the top of my sheet.
Somewhere.
Okay,
Right next to your
that's
initiative.
helpful. Oh, 14?
14? All right. It's a good thing you upped that today because that was a 13. That will definitely miss you. That was fortuitous. Second one is going to come up. and also attack you. It's going to roll 9 total. It misses. The next 2 are on Jayson.
Bring it. AC 15, sir.
First one misses. Second one, 18. What'd you say your AC was?
15. 1-5.
Yeah, 18 will hit you.
Yep.
So the first one missed. Second one hit you. That is going to be okay. They don't do a ton of damage, but still. That is going to be 5 damage.
5?
Yep.
All right.
Pickaxe.
Okay.
All right, Del, you got 2 coming at you.
Okay. AC 15.
First one, 19. I'm going to have to roll for the second one real quick just to see if they hit. What'd you say your AC was again? 15?
Mm-hmm.
The second one misses. Only one hit you. And that is going to be 6 damage. 2 are coming after Michelle.
No, not me.
A 10 will most certainly miss you.
Oh, yes, definitely.
And an 8 will also miss you. Right?
Yes, it will.
2 for Matt.
She just laughs in the faces of the zombies.
All right. Matt. A 9 and a 17 will both miss you. Okay. Let's put this back to normal rounds at this point in time. With Matt, it's your turn now. You have 2 on you.
I'd like to clean my shoulders off from them trying to touch me and cast gentle repose to take control over them.
All right, let's take a look at gentle repose. You touch a corpse or other remains. For the duration, the target is protected from decay and can't become undead. It also effectively extends the time limit on raising the target from the dead. This will not be helpful in this situation.
I misunderstood it.
You're fine.
Damn, I really want to take control over these zombies. MC Warhammer's calling my name.
Okay. Just for the record, these guys are extremely hard to miss. Like, extremely hard. And I did this on purpose just for you guys to make you feel better about yourselves. Because your dice rolls have not been that fantastic lately.
I got a 10.
And guess what? That will hit.
Yeah.
12 damage.
You hit the fuck out of that thing for 12 damage. All right. Next on our list is going to be Michelle.
So I saw that my dear friend, oh my God, what's Del's character's name again?
Char.
I saw that Char threw oil onto and hit 2 of those zombies. Are they close together?
Here's the odd thing. One of them is on you and one of them is on her, and you guys are next to each other.
So if I decided to cast a bonfire right in between them, it would just come up and cast them both on fire, right?
Yeah, there's a pretty damn good chance of them and the one between them would catch on fire.
Well, then I'm going to cast a bonfire right in between them. So that's going to be under. Let's set the bitch on fire.
Let me remember how create bonfire works really quick. I got it up right here. It's
a dex save of 13.
All right, I need to make 3 dex saves. Let me see what their dex saves are. Oh, look at that. They're at -3. Okay.
And the oil burns for a minute, 5 damage per turn.
Well, they're stuck in the bonfire for however long they're stuck in. Also, so basically it'll that might actually do some increased damage technically. You will see. I'm gonna also depends on how badly they fail. And you said it was DC 13?
Dex save 13, yeah.
Dex save 13. Oh, I hate these things sometimes. There we go. I was doing the wrong thing. All right, here we go. All right, they all 3 catch fire.
All right, I'm rolling damage. 2.
2 damage right now?
Yeah, that's what the bonfire created, but then there's the +5 for the ones that are oiled.
Mm-hmm.
So, there you go.
Make a note here.
And if I remember correctly, zombies. Fuck you.
Zombies what?
Something about zombies and fire, but I don't remember if it was.
No.
Okay.
There are some things that have a weakness to fire, but these particular zombies, hardened zombie miners are not weak to fire.
All right.
Clearly. All right, that brings us back to the top of the round with Jenny. If you would like to hit it with your spoon, you would have an advantage because technically Jayson is fighting that one with you. Still.
Okay. Rolling with advantage is what? Hitting it.
To roll to attack twice and take the best one of the 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Holy shit. That's quite the roll. Okay, so when you roll a 23, just to tell you, when you roll a 23, like you did last time and didn't say anything and I didn't bother to look, that's a crit. If you roll a d20, you always got to tell me because that something magical happens when you roll a natural 20.
Yep.
So I'm going to assume that's the one you're going to take. Or did you roll 2 d20s in a row?
Yeah.
You did. This is her third nat 20, you guys. She rolled a nat 20 last round, and this time just rolled 2 more nat 20s in a row.
Well, damn. Zombie stew.
And I like that. I keep forgetting it automatically does that when you roll it in here, it automatically does the damage as crit damage. That's good. That's good. All right. That zombie's gone. You just smashed its head right the fuck in. So there is one less zombie in the world. You just critted with a wooden war spoon. I'm calling it war spoon.
Yay.
An artificer gnome just caved the head in a zombie with a wooden spoon. That is fucking epic.
Good job, little one.
Yeah. That brings us to Del.
Thank
Del,
you,
you notice
friend.
that 3 of the 4 zombies in front of you and Michelle's characters are now just completely on fire thanks to a bonfire underneath them.
All right. Well, I technically do more damage when I do my unarmed strike. So, but I can handle the fire because I'm resistant to it. So I'm going to go ahead and just punch the first one.
Okay.
Or not.
Were you going to do it? Well, I mean, you guys are like next to each other at this point. Actually, no.
Yeah.
That one. Okay, you wouldn't get an advantage to that one. Okay, no, you're good. You don't get the advantage, but let me just tell you, you did make it.
Oh, okay.
That is their AC spot on, is 8.
Okay. Well, there's 7 damage, and then I get my bonus attack, which it won't let me see, which is a nat.
Fuck
20?
you guys! I give you guys something you can hit, and you just start fucking critting them. See what happens here.
And Nick got max damage on that, so 11.
Another less zombie that's down that you have just. You might want to wipe your hand off a little bit. You just put it through its face.
All right.
You are well lubricated now by the undead.
Okay. Don't know how to take that, but
no,
all right.
I don't know how to take it either. I just say things. Jayson, it is your turn.
I'm sorry, sir. What did you say between death?
It's your turn.
My turn? Okay.
The zombie you were helping her with is down. She now only has one on her, but you have two of them on you.
Okay, well, I'll go after the clear and present danger, so I'll just take a swing. Oh, yeah, first of all, because I was dumb and didn't do a last try, I would like to rage.
Okay.
And
then... getting
then...
started early today.
Well, I got more rages now, because I leveled up.
That's true. You are angrier now.
I'm slowly reaching Abe levels.
And you have been threatened by the presence of a cat in your space recently.
Yes, so my rage increased.
It has fueled your rage.
All right.
You need to hire the lady in like almost every frame of the Holy Grail that just beats the cat against something in the background. Just work in the village. Just to work in the village.
22 to hit and 13 damage.
All right, damn. Okay, yeah. All right, you hit for 13. And that is going to bring us to the zombies that are left. There is the one on Jenny, which we'll do first because it's lonely. And
did you say the one on Jenny?
It's the one on Jenny. There was two on you. You put down one of them. And it hits you.
Okay.
Right. It's for 19. Let's see. Let's do the damage.
5.
6 damage.
6. Okay.
I'm not adding their bonuses in because it's just too much of a bitch. So. All right. There's going to be the 2 on Jayson. I keep forgetting you actually have to go and select roll to self or roll to everyone sometimes. Let's see. 10 is going to miss you.
As a DM, well, you have to select it. Auto rolls to everyone for us.
And I can select just roll to myself and not roll to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, a 10 for both rolls. They both miss you. Okay. That's going to bring to the one that is now on Del. An 11 is going to miss you.
Zombies on fire.
Let's see. The 2 that are on Michelle. It's going to be a 6 and a 5. Yeah, they're going to miss you. And then the 2 on Matt. And that's going to be a 13 and a 17 that are both going to miss. All right, that's the zombies for you. Which brings us to Matt.
Ah.
You are currently wrecking one.
I'm going to continue that wreckage.
All right. You going to Miley Cyrus it up?
26 to hit. Damn, I was 1 off.
Yeah, that'll definitely fucking hit them hard, dude.
6 damage.
And that is enough to completely crush in like a fucking rotten pumpkin. The entire, not even just its head, you just squash it, and it's like...
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Exactly. And like I said, it is dead. Boop. All right, that is going to bring us to Michelle. Now, they have to roll again, don't they?
Yes, they do.
All righty, and that was a what save? A dex save?
13 dex, yes.
Right, and there are only 2 of them left alive in it right now. They're not very smart. That is. Yep, they are both still that dumb and slow, and they
Alright.
are both caught in it. So that's another D8 for them, right?
Yeah, so that's 3, and if they were the ones that were oiled, that's another +5. So
Yeah, they're gone, both of them. They're just their bodies can no longer handle it.
Whoosh.
High five fire.
So they are definitely toast.
We fire high five.
And by the end of round 2, you only have half the zombies present in round 1. So that you guys are on a good path here. All right, that's going to bring us back to Jenny or her war spoon.
Okay.
There is one left on you.
I roll.
I swear, she rolls another crit. I am quitting.
Okay.
8 is their exact AC, so you definitely hit.
Okay. With 6 damage.
All right, got the 6 damage marked down here for you. Well, I'm trying to mark it down if my computer wants to cooperate here. That is going to bring us to Del. Both of the 2 that were in front of you are gone, and one of the ones in her is gone. There is still one on her that was not in the fire.
Okay. I will attempt an unarmed strike upon it.
All right.
And do I get
Now,
the double? Or
you do get advantage because this one was engaging her.
okay.
And so, yeah, I can't speak today, but yes, you have advantage.
Okay. Okay. It takes 6, and then does my bonus action roll twice too? I can't remember.
Yep.
Okay.
So it took 6 damage from that first one.
Yeah. And 4 damage from the second.
All right, duly marked. Jayson?
All right.
There's still that one you're working on.
Yeah. Gonna give him another smack. Actually, did I pick up Oh crap, I've completely forgot.
What did you forget?
I have Wild Surge now.
Oh, yeah.
With when I rage, I roll a D8 and something happens. Because of it's my rage is based off of wild magic.
Gotcha.
All right, so.
Oh dear.
8. That's not damage. 4, 5, 6, 7. Move dice rolls. I can't read. A bolt of lightning shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet must succeed on a Constitution save or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of your next turn. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each turn as a bonus action. So the one I'm working on, it needs to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is my hold on. Actually, it tells me on here.
Are you shooting the lightning at the one on you?
Yeah, the one that I was working on.
Okay.
DC is
doesn't matter.
8 plus your proficiency bonus.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, what did you roll? 1?
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
All right, so it takes
go ahead and do it.
1d6 radiant and it's blinded.
All right, undo your 1d6.
All right, hold on. All right. 6 damage from the lightning.
Okay. It is dead.
All right, then I'll use my actual attack on the other one.
You have now made crispy fried
zombie.
fucking zombie. Yeah. So there's one that no one is on.
KFC.
Matt's facing off with one. Jenny's facing off with one.
I thought I had 2 on me.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You were the only one. That was the first one you killed of yours because you helped her kill the other one.
All right,
Or she killed
so
the other one.
that'll be 16 to hit,
Yep, that'll hit.
and then 16 damage.
All right. 16 damage.
Yeah, the sorry about that. That's a new ability I picked up last level, so I
You're good.
forgot to use it.
You're fine, man. All right, so that'll bring us to, remember quickly, yep, zombies. There's the one on Jenny, who this round does not hit you at all. There is the one on Matt. And it wants to know if you'd like to go camping, Matt. No, it rolled a 15.
No,
It's
thank
totally
you.
missed
While I brush it off of me.
Let's see. The one on Jayson. 18. Do that damage. 2 damage. And the one on Michelle. Well, technically it's on Michelle and Del, but it was still focused on Michelle, and it's not that quick of a thinker. In it. $14 misses you, correct?
That is correct. I am a 15.
Alrighty. That is going to put us back to Matt. You got
So
a
are these
fresh
like
one waiting on you,
Walking
buddy.
Dead zombies or different?
Yeah. More like old school, like slower Romero zombies, to be honest with you. Dressed as miners. Exact replicas of the construction workers from the Village People. That is loud typing.
All right,
That's
I'll
Michelle
use
typing.
my MC Warhammer again.
That sounds like, was that Michelle typing?
Wasn't me.
I think it was. I'm pointing it out because I can actually tell which one of you is typing most of the time by the way you type.
Mhm.
Let's see here. So yeah, Matt. Sorry, I got distracted.
19.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely fucking hit. If it's an 8 or over, you can just go ahead and do your damage and let me know what it is.
All right. Eight.
You had a fresh one too, so. All right, it's got 8 damage. That's gonna put us down to Michelle. There is the one that you and Del are now both fighting.
All right, I'm going to.
You have advantage.
Wait, it's still got fire underneath it, does it? No,
Nope,
it
it's
doesn't.
the one that didn't. It's the one of the only one of the 4 of them that did not get engulfed with flame, nor does it have oil on it.
Well, then I'm just going to use my handy dandy scimitar and slice away at that bitch.
All right, slice with advantage.
Uh,
An advantageous slice.
Where is that?
I would call this a slice of life, but that just seems almost mean for the zombie.
Life of
I'm
unlife.
trying to find it.
These zombies do have coffee. They all have coffee flasks.
Oh my god. Where's
Use
my
the door.
carrot?
You
Fuck.
might even say that these are deadly grounds.
I don't know where I rolled a hit because I don't usually use a
Your
weapon.
scimitar, just click on your hit DC box next to your scimitar that I can clearly see because it's right in front of me.
It's coffee to
Okay.
die for, man.
It is.
I'm looking at scimitar and the box is not there.
I see scimitar, range, and then hit, and then damage. They're little red boxes. I'm looking at
Yeah,
you.
I see
Alright.
scimitar.
Are you in actions attack?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not.
You were in all or something. Where
Yes,
were
I
you?
was. I was in inventory. My
I can't help
foot
good
is
inventory.
hurting. My foot is hurting so bad I can't think straight.
It's okay. You know where to go now. Go to attack and action.
All right, so I got 14 and a 10.
Yep, that'll hit.
I'm gonna roll my slashing damage. 6.
You got a 6 total?
Yes, I did.
All right. All right, it is still just slightly there. That'll bring us back to Jenny.
Jenny? Whack.
Somebody's rocking out over there.
That would not be me.
She called the power of Grayskull.
With the 7?
No, 7 is the one. 7 and below, sadly, no. That will miss. And you are not currently with advantage. So yeah. All right. Next is going to be Del.
Okay. The one that's in front of us still, right? There was one left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hit with an unarmed strike for 4. And then follow up. Just rolling dice all over the place here. Another 4.
All right. It is gone. It is absolutely done. You are further lubricated.
All right.
And that is going to bring us to Jayson.
All right. Lightning bolt again on the last one on me.
Okay.
It's got to roll a con save. DC is 8 plus my con plus what?
Nope. I rolled a fucking nat 1 again.
Jesus. All right.
Nope. It's gone.
So, all right.
It's close enough that it's, even if you do the minimum
max damage.
Yep. Okay. So that one is gone.
Damn it! I closed my character sheet again.
Luckily, it's the Matt's turn. Oh my god! It's the zombie's turn. There's one on Jenny and one on Matt.
No. From now on, you have to call him the Matt. You just made it canon.
It's the Matt. Let's see.
He's the Matt.
Jenny, a 9 certainly misses you. And an actual 21 fucking misses Matt. The best thing the zombie's done all fucking night, and it still misses him. Right. That brings us back to Michelle.
Slicey on the zombie.
There isn't one on you. There's one on Jenny and one on Matt.
Well,
There's
I guess
only
I'm
2 left.
going
You guys have
to
done
go over to the one on who's closest to me.
To you right now would be Jenny.
Well, I'm going to go to that zombie on Jenny and slicey on the zombie.
Roll with advantage.
All right. There.
Advantageous slice.
My first one is a 24. My second one is a 24.
Well, I guess you're rolling a 24 and you're hitting.
And 5 damage.
All right. It is still up. Which just brings us back to the top of the round with Jenny. You now get to roll with advantage.
Okay. I'm going with the 22.
That'll definitely
And the
hit.
5.
You'll want it to keep the 25 or the other one then. I just need your damage.
5.
Did you say 5?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, it cut out for me. All right.
I apologize.
This puts us. You're fine. It puts us to Del.
Who's closer to me?
Jenny is the closest to you. The one that Jenny's fighting that.
Oh wait, but there's
moved to.
Jenny and Michelle and Rodney are all on that one. So if
Nope.
Matt's by
No.
Oh.
Rodney's by himself. He just killed one. Matt is fighting one by himself currently, and Jenny and Michelle are fighting one together. So
Okay,
Matt
I'm
is the only
gonna-
one that's fighting something by himself.
Okay, I will flank Matt or flank. Yeah, I will go assist
Flank
Matt.
She's rolling to attack you, Matt.
All right. It takes 6.
All right, it is still up.
Okay,
Still looking a little charred.
Haha.
Yeah.
Oh. It also takes another 6.
And it is gone. And it's gone. It is a pile of ash. Which would bring us to Jayson. The only one up is still the one fighting Jenny.
And I'm going to smack. Oh, actually, first lightning bolt. So just 8, 10. What is that DC? No, that's magic awareness. 8 plus your proficiency plus your con mod. So proficiency is 2, so 10 plus my con mode is 3, so 13 or 12. I'm sorry.
All right.
As the DC.
And it failed with a 10 total.
Okay.
And it's dead.
Okay. Fair enough.
It had one hit point left, man.
Okay.
And it was already at 0. It's just, for zombies, so. All right.
Okay.
You guys have destroyed the zombies, but while destroying once this is done, you realize that you are in this outlet of the mine that has a clear and obvious, very thick gold vein in it. So far, you know this mine can produce, at the very least, gold. You now have proof. We have time for a little more exploration tonight. Not a ton more.
There's a gold vein in the potato. Okay.
Yes, gold vein and the potato.
Well, what do you guys want to do? We've cleared out this little bit, but we don't know what's going to come back.
You got a potato.
We can
The golden potato.
fry up these bodies a bit, get rid of them so it's not quite as nasty, or try to haul up a wagon after we're done with it and just do it room by room. What do you think?
I mean, a couple of them are incinerated already.
Yeah.
If we, considering this is a closed-in space and smoke,
No.
sure about continuing flame.
Yep. I mean, there's still technically a bonfire going in here. I mean, it's a magical bonfire, so it doesn't put out smoke. Really.
Okay, so if it does not put out smoke, and throw the rest of them on it?
Okay, listen, the zombies' bodies will put out some smoke, but the flames themselves from the magical fire does not put out smoke.
You could say they
I
char.
was thinking.
You guys have already eaten some undead ashes at this point in time. There's nothing. There was a bonfire that just incinerated fucking 3 of them. And then other people playing with fire, incinerating stuff. Then there are people shooting people with lightning, and it's been a whole thing down here.
Well, no, technically, the bonfire is a concentration spell, even though it is a cantrip. So, therefore, it was only a minute long.
Okay, well then by now it ramps down, then it's gone.
Okay, well, we can haul them out later.
That's what we can pay people for. No big deal. I'm in gravekeeper mode because I just want to reanimate them and put them to work, but it doesn't work that way.
Well, what do you
I
guys
wanted to
want
start my zombie army.
You guys have a lot of options. You're in the potato, so you got to go back up to that junction, and it's either the really big room or back to the area you started from before you went off on this path. It's up to you. I'm also keeping notes on which ones you guys have done and like where you're at when we end, so that way we know for next time and can jump right in. Because there won't be downtime the next time because you guys will have, been in a cave. or a mine.
Yeah. I lost a third of my hit points, so
I don't know how honestly bad any of you look. That's the thing. These things are weak as fuck and they're easy to hit. But if they hit you, they hit you.
yeah.
They're pretty much just designed down to wear hit points over time.
Okay, with how many hits I actually received, mine
You
have
need some
been
medicine.
knocked down some. I suggest we do take a rest and come back and try again.
Yeah, it's cheap. I mean, we're not trapped in here, so we can go afford and
Yeah.
instead of wasting $100 or 100 gold piece potions or something, we can just go and go back to town, take a
you
rest,
guys
and then come back.
own the town. The mine is in.
So
Nothing
would be my
stops you whatsoever.
I mean, who says we have to clear it all out immediately? We can clear out an area, come back another day, and clear out another area.
You could if it were,
So
who
we
knows
should
what's
take
down
this
there.
gold from the potato, though.
we
Okay.
can't. We have to mine it. It's a gold seam.
Yeah, it's the gold vein. You have to actually mine it. You're not going to mine that today. You guys' goal was to clear out whatever was wrong with the mine so you could put the mines back in operation. At least that's what you guys said in the last session. You wanted to get the mine moving again.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
suggest that we don't mention to anyone that we found gold in the mine, simply because we don't want
Yeah.
anybody being stupid and coming up and trying to do something and then getting injured. But we'll just say that we're working on it and we found zombies, so they should stay out until we get up there and get it taken care of.
Should we put up a sign saying "Caution Zombies"?
Don't
we
hope
tore
you're dead
down the
inside.
signs.
Yeah, don't open it.
For only $4.99, you can reclose back up this DLC.
4 gold, 99 silver.
You guys can throw the way this thing was made and the way you guys took it down, like with ease. You can put it right back up with a hammer. You don't even. It's already got the nails sticking out of it. Just hold it. You can easily put it right back in place.
All right.
Again, it was not well made. You guys, even the worst one of you will probably do a better job than the 5 men who put that up. Yes,
Okay.
It took 5 people to put up that shitty sign as quick as they needed to put it up. But here's the thing, though. As you guys get back onto the main path to leave, you hear something. And it does not sound like zombies moaning. It sounds like people talking.
Okay.
And it's making its way to you because they're not being quiet about it. It's coming from up ahead, the path that you're on right now. And shh, be quiet. They're going to hear you. Who's going to hear me? Who's here? I don't know, man, but I swear I heard something going on. That's what you hear.
Who goes there?
And it was in
in
common.
mine?
It was straight up in common. Yeah, just a little bit further up the path, like the entrance from the you guys came back to the path the pre-potato path, the one that leads right out the mine, and it's the other direction. It's not going out, but going a little farther in. Straight.
Fever goes in Draconic and says, "What are you doing in my lair?"
Shit, you oughtn't have done that. From the offshoot behind you that goes back towards the potato, but that veers off into a bigger room, you hear also in Draconic, much louder and much deeper, "Your lair."
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
And
Guys,
the ground is vibrating a little bit.
Guys, run! Dragon, run!
A couple
now.
rocks fall out of the ceiling.
Yeah, I speak Draconic as well.
Yeah, you heard
I
it.
do too.
To everyone else, it just sounded like a roar of a voice, and the ground moved, and there's still a couple rocks coming down the ceiling. Not like you're worried about a cave in, but like it's still not. You're still 100 feet underground. It's a little terrifying.
Guys, the dragon, go now, please.
Go. Running.
I'm a
Is
giant
everybody
slayer, not a
running?
dragon slayer.
Run.
All right, you guys run out and put that sign up with ease, all 5 of you. And it looks just as shitty this time as the last guys, because you were in a hurry.
Okay. I think I fucked up, guys.
You think? Well, at least
First
we learned
giants,
something.
now dragons. Oh God.
I mean, I can try to channel my mom and see if we can make friends, but I can't do that tonight. I ain't high enough for this shit.
I want to channel the fuck this shit. I'm out.
So, Jenny, make me a perception check.
Okay.
Because you are the only person who I didn't hear that was immediately running out. I'm assuming you are with the rest of them, but like,
I got
I feel like you had the most time to notice something.
20.
Yeah, you will
Uh-oh.
notice it. There
20.
was a draconian mark on that pathway, and you could, if someone knew about dragons, man, they would be able to look right at this mark and know exactly what it is. Even if they were someone that understood the dragon language, because you can read it and write it. So you could literally draw this for someone that knew Draconic, and they would be able to tell you what it meant.
Okay.
Just so you know, like it's clear. This symbol is clear in your head when you leave this mine. What you do with that information is up to you.
Okay.
Beaver's
I
just
walk-
like literally.
Go ahead, Jenny.
I continue. Well, I walk out of the cave and find my friends. Say, hey guys, I got a question. Can anybody read Draconic for me?
Yes.
Read it, write it, speak it,
It is.
fight my
grab-
little brothers and sisters for it.
A stick or a rock, whichever is closest, and I draw the symbol in the dirt. Can you tell me what this means?
Yeah. So basically, those of you that are Draconic, you know that's a symbol that only red dragons use.
Beaver's
symbol of the red.
eyes get bigger, and yeah, we can't go back in this cave. No cave. Cave bye. No think of cave anymore.
Out of character, for those of you that don't have a lot of experience, no, I am not throwing even a young adult dragon at you guys yet, because you're not even strong enough for that. It would wipe your party. So just be rest assured that if you decide to go back down here, it's not probably going to kill you. Probably.
It's a baby.
That was out of character, though.
See, the thing is, she's not her mother's daughter.
No.
She doesn't want to collect dragons. She just had to do it because that's what her mother always wanted to do. But it's a dragon. It's a red dragon. And she knows that red dragons are bad, even though she grew up with red dragons. Red dragons are bad.
And those of you that know Draconic know enough about dragons to know that those are some pretty evil sons of bitches. Not the most evil, but they're pretty fucked up.
Are they chaotic?
Boy, do they like to hoard. Yeah, but that's not going to help you any.
Okay. I'm
Let
saying.
me confer with my mom over the next couple of days, and maybe we might be able to work something out with this thing.
And again, those of you that know dragons knows that this actually makes sense, because red dragons are greedy little fucks more than any other species of dragon, and they tend to have the most extensive treasure hoards. And what better place than an active mine?
Exactly.
So now that you think about it, it'd be almost dumb if there wasn't a red dragon down here somewhere of some sort. Or
Well,
five.
if we have a resource available to us that's all about the dragons, then yes, please. Beaver should get a hold of her mother.
No, you do have the ability to do that in town.
Yes, I say we recoup, head back, grab a beer, head home, get some resting going on, to heal up and start getting and contacting Beaver's mother.
Yep.
And
Not a
preparing
problem.
to fight a dragon.
Like I said, you just got to go through how you guys normally do it. You just hop in the bin and you pop out in the other tavern in the main town, and there's someone there that can definitely help you contact. In fact, Mafat can help you contact.
Yeah. So Fever goes over. They get to the other town, and Fever goes to Mafak, and it's like, I got a problem.
What's your problem?
Red dragon.
1 second. Rich son of the bar and your sending stone. Here you go. That one's attuned to your mom.
So she contacts mom.
Okay. I'm just gonna
Mom.
ask what you're asking. I'm not gonna do her voice because then that's another character you used to play, so that'd be super weird.
Mom, I did something. And,
What did you do?
Well,
How many are there?
one.
One? What color is it? That's the only reason you'd be messaging me and not your father, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's red. Oh, it's red. What's the environment?
Cave.
Is it a cave?
Lots.
Just a cave?
Oh no, there's treasures. I didn't know. They just told me we were going to explore a cave. I was at home with you learning all my stuff.
I mean,
all my druid stuff.
As long as it's a cave and not a mine, I think you'll be all right. Okay, here's what
Oh
you need to
no, it is a mine.
do. Sweetheart, there's a difference between a cave and a mine. You know this.
It's underground and there's stuff.
No. To a dragon, especially, there's a much larger difference between a cave and a mine.
Well, yeah.
It's red. How big is this mine?
I mean, we only found one chute, and there looked like there was 3 or 4 at least.
Oh, so it's a relatively small mine. Okay. I mean, it can't be that big. If there's a lot of different areas, the smaller cave, the bright side is you're not looking at a big dragon. If that makes you feel any better about it. Listen, you got to be careful with the red dragons. You know, they will kill you just because it's fun.
So what do we do? Because I kind of screwed up, Mom. I said something I shouldn't have.
What'd you say?
Well, we were about to leave the mine and just board it back up and come back and check somewhere out later. And we heard some people talking, and I thought I would be funny and ask them what they were doing in my horde. And
so you followed your other father's footsteps, is what you're telling me right
now. I mean, come on now.
If there's one father's battle tactics I would prefer you steer clear from, it would be Gronk's.
But that's...
Listen, you've said it, you've angered it. I don't think you're going to have a choice of being able to shake it. Because I think at some point in time, if you don't go face it, it's going to come up after you because you've insulted it. And that's Dragon 101.
Yeah, because the mine is in the town that we took over.
Yeah, I don't see how you guys have a choice. And the sooner you deal with it, the better, because the longer you leave it down there, the more powerful it gets, especially if it knows it needs to gather power, and it clearly knows that now.
But what if I tell it you're my mom?
It's a red dragon. I get along with plenty of red dragons, but only the ones that I raised. It's not like I'm suddenly the best friend of every dragon in the world.
But the dragons know you. Dragons talk about you all the time, so maybe it knows of you.
It's very possible that it knows of me, but that may or may not help you depending on the dragon and what family it's from. And also keep in mind, you're the one that insulted it. Knowing me or not does not stop that you insulted it in its home.
I didn't know I was insulting a dragon.
Well, that sounds like an excuse, young lady. Dragons don't deal in excuses.
Well, I'm sorry I went and pissed on its fucking camp sack.
Yeah, well, you did. At least your father knew what he was doing. Anything else, or?
No.
Listen, you know enough about dragons, and it's a red, so maybe don't have your whole group just standing next to each other because that would be bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, come in from different directions. Be smart about your tactics. Don't hit it from multiple places at once. It's gonna breathe fire on you, so watch out.
I mean, me and Char are okay. Char and I will be okay.
Oh, your monk friend, yeah. But the rest of you are flammable, so please keep that in mind. Maybe find ways to be less flammable would be my advice to you.
Okay, I'll let people know.
All right. You have fun with that and let me know how it goes. If I don't hear from you, I'll know that you're probably dead and I'll send Mafak to gather your body and send you home.
Yep, sounds good, Mom.
All right.
She gives the sending stone back to Mafak.
Went that well, did it?
Yeah.
Well, you know your mom.
At least it's an elder like she went up against when she was younger, but
Yeah. I remember I was there. Red Dragon, though, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
So if the town comes up missing, you know why.
Hey, if I were you, when you kill that thing, and I'm certain you're going to have to, otherwise I'm going to have to gather all your bodies. Take it to Harry. Take all of its parts to Harry. He loves that kind of shit, and he's the best I've ever seen at making shit out of it. So yeah, take it to him when you're done.
All right.
He might surprise you guys.
All right.
But yeah, definitely don't leave a red in the territory. That's bad for all of us.
So she goes and she hops into the little thing that take her back to their town to talk to her friends and relay the message.
All right, there you guys go.
Okay, so we just have to kill a red dragon and all of its minions.
Well, I mean, maybe not all of its minions because it might not. Here's the thing: we might not have to kill it. We could try to talk to it. Maybe. I mean, maybe. My mom said I went drunk on it.
There you go. Use the rest of the tactics, and don't catch on fire. But you guys saw zombies. You heard a dragon, and you heard something. Some people, at least two people, talking in common down the path.
I don't wanna. The dragon.
And that's as good a place to any to wrap it and start our campfire process.
Oh, okay.
We did spend a little time longer than usual with character sheets and the downtime. But again, you guys aren't always going to have downtime every time, and we can play later some nights. I do have homework and some things to do that I got to get working on tonight. And I know Michelle's in a lot of pain. It's been kind of a tough week for most of the rest of us too. Next time, maybe if you guys fill up to it, we'll try and shoot a little bit longer to make up for time a little bit. But we forgot to play ads or anything during the show. I think we were just into what we were doing.
Oh, God.
That's okay. It happens.
Play them at the end.
This is the end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can play them and then we can end the stream.
So we're gonna start our campfire process with Jenny, and I'm gonna take this map down.
Jenny loved exploring actually hitting things and stuff, but she is pensive about big dragons. She flams.
And to be fair, even a wormling dragon would be a big dragon to you.
Yeah.
I
mean,
tall,
a wormling is large
dragon.
size, but still.
But here's the thing: a wormling she could ride.
A wormling, all of you could ride. It's size large.
Oh, yeah.
It just
She
seems
could ride
extra
a
big to
baby.
her because she's small.
She could ride a baby.
Yeah. She could technically mountain ride one of you. Technically, yeah. Well, Matt, she could ride Matt. Matt or Jayson's character, she could ride on the shoulder of probably fairly easily. You can use one of those baby Bjorns on her and just strap her to your back. No,
Okay.
strap it to your chest with her arms free so she can just come in whacking with the spoon.
Can I put Calypso in my backpack?
Hold on, too many people talking at once. What, Matt?
Can I put Calypso in my backpack just so that she can be Yoda?
Well, I will say that she can now mimic bags of holding with devices that she can make. So you'll basically have a Calypso of holding.
Oh God!
Or a Calypso of mini spoons.
You do not want to put anything alive into a bag of holding.
Oh, that depends. You do
Not
have
if you
an
want it
amount of
alive
time.
again.
You have an amount of time in which you have enough air, and there are items that you can get to actually live in a bag of holding.
Okay, they have updated things then.
Nope. There is one item that would always let you live in a bag of holding ever since the existence of D&D.
Oh, I did not know
Yes.
this. I was
With
told
this
that
item,
I
you can
freeze
even
free.
breathe in space. Trust me, because I had a character that was a Minotaur that lived in one of Jason's characters' bag of holding. He was called the Minotaur of Doom, and every time there was a fight, Jayson would have to say, "I choose you, Minotaur of Doom," and he'd swing the bag and throw me out of it, and I'd have to get up and fight. And that item was a necklace of adaptation.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It is the only item in which I am aware of that would effectively allow you to survive lack of oxygen in a bag of holding.
Yeah, I killed a party member once. Didn't mean to.
Oh,
He was heavy.
Many of us have accidentally killed people with bags of holding. And that's what stew is for. But any good or bad things, or anything you think we could, like the constructive so that we could work on, Jenny?
I still say we should stop and talk before we go do stupid things like go into places we don't know anything about.
You guys did a little bit better at it this time, though, because
automatic thing.
Well, the last session, you guys did talk about how you wanted to go into the mines and check them out, and at least I gave you the opportunity to get a map. To be fair,
I appreciate
while yes,
that.
hastily planned, you are all equally involved in the hasty planning of this. So it was at least slightly better than last time.
Yes,
Yeah,
but if
I'm going to
everybody
be-
walks away before I can say anything.
To be fair, I also prompted all of you before you guys decided to go. And it was like, no, we're all going anyway. I tried.
And people also wonder why I'm quiet. And I'm like, why does everybody want to run away and do things?
All right, over to you, Del.
I need to work on being much more detailed in what I'm thinking about and remembering that you guys can't read my mind.
Yeah.
And speaking things like, instead of just, I'm going down to the potato, being like, and I am going to slowly walk as I look and see what is happening as I go down towards the potato. And things like that. And assuming that we had gotten all of the information when we talked to the town last time, like, oh,
You didn't.
obviously if there's a map, we would have gotten it, but it's like, oh, okay, no, there wasn't. We didn't. We could have talked to more people. So yeah, focusing on A, not talking over people, and B, spending more time making decisions and giving much more detailed instructions.
On the bright side, you guys did leave the mine. So you'll have another opportunity to look things up before you go in again.
Yes.
Which brings us over to Matt. Oh wait, what was your favorite moment, though?
Getting to finally use a bottle of oil, because I haven't gotten to use one yet in a combat situation, and it was like set up enough so that we had enough enemies, but we were spread out far enough that I could do that, and I just love carrying it. It's one of my favorite things, the fire genasi.
That's the other cool thing about having two fire genasis is one just sees the oil and already just knows what needs to happen.
Mm.
All right, brings us over to Matt.
I agree with a lot what Del said. I feel like I'm not very descriptive in what I say, and I can be very quiet at times. And my favorite part was probably smashing in that zombie's head. That was pretty fucking cool.
You gouged the shit out of that guy. Over to Michelle.
Um, honestly, I am enjoying playing this mix of three characters that I have watched and played and watched play like so much over the past couple of years because of that. Like you said, she pulled a Gronk.
Yep.
She pulled a Gronk. She heard somebody trying to do something. She's like, "No, this is me."
It's one of those situations where the little fish is just hanging out, and the big fish comes along and thinks they're badass, but then the bigger fish shows.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Like,
pulled an episode one, didn't you?
I mean, Fever herself, like being the product of those three characters, like she has the like. If she would have been there last week and known about the mine, she probably would have looked more into it, knowing her mother's history. Like she probably would have looked into the mine a little bit more. But like, hey, we're gonna go check out a mine. Oh, cool, a mine. Let's go check it out. She didn't think anything about them saying, "Hey, there's supposedly like all this stuff in here." No, that shouldn't be right in a mine. That no, something's wrong here. So yeah.
I briefly considered doing a mine of mimes, but I thought that would just be too much.
Other than that, I mean, I feel like yes, our characters are kind of going like headlong into things and maybe not being as descriptive, but some of the people haven't played as much, and then others have played so much that they know how their character is going to react. And like when I tell you that she's gonna slicey with her scimitar, that's a Gronk thing.
Also, keep in mind, of those experienced, we've all played more at tabletops than we have online. Even those of us that have played a lot more online in the last 4 or 5 years or whatever, we'd been doing it for so long by that point in time that we knew that we needed to how descriptive we needed to be. But it's been a while since we've done that, so it's a combination of people in different places in their gaming careers right now, but they all kind of equate to the same thing, which isn't bad.
Exactly.
It's like ring rust, man. You got to shake it off. That's all.
Exactly.
That's why I'm so pleasant to you guys under level 5. Go ahead.
I agree. My addition is some of the best reels, TikToks, whatever that I've seen from games are from actual conversations had by the players.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
The actual conversations, everybody stopping and talking. Hey, this happened to this person because of this, and this. We can use past games experiences like we have, but using that knowledge to move forward in the game helps. And stories and actual conversations, these help bring in viewers, bring in other players who want to see us, and will help us with developing a better story instead of just jumping in and running like we have been.
Yep. I don't disagree with you. That's why I've been trying to add so much extra flavor and detail when I'm DMing for you guys to kind of until we all find our footing together, and we will. We get better at it every game.
Oh yeah, I just figured I would give a reminder, and why I am giving said reminder.
It's a good reminder.
Because Taco Reacts gave one of the best speeches recently in his game that they're playing, and it would be awesome if they looked at us and thought, "Ooh, Allied is awesome."
Well, we are automatically awesome because we're us.
I agree wholeheartedly.
All right, Jayson.
I enjoyed the downtime. I mean, I know I didn't do doing much with it this time because I really didn't have any plans. But having that ability, I enjoy that because I enjoy doing the side things that's not related to questing and just kind of the little niches that your character can get into. So I look forward. I know that we're not going to have them all the time, but I look forward to our next one because I'll have some more ideas to throw out this time.
The next one will probably be when you guys handle the mine situation. I mean, technically, you could take a whole week between now and then, but you're not going to get a whole week out of it. I promise you.
Well, no, I know what you're saying. I'm saying like you said, you already told us this wasn't going to be an all the time thing. So,
Yeah,
but I do look forward to the next one because I'll have some ideas brewing.
Yep. And I mean, now you guys see how it's going to go. I just think it works this way a lot easier for the way we do the group. Just between certain events, I'll be like, okay, you guys, and I'll start telling you because we talked about downtime at the last session. I promised you guys I would give it to you this one, so I'll do that from now on. Like every time when I know you guys are going to have a downtime at the end of the session, I'll let you know. That way, viewers at home know like the first part of the next episode will also be a downtime. But yeah, anything you think we could work on more of, like as a whole?
Yeah, I know I've been slacking in my descriptions. It's like I said, I'm just shaking off the ring rust. So, but yeah, so the descriptions I'm gonna try to get a little better with, especially with my attacks, like the whole lightning thing. I should have gave a good description for that one. It's a lost opportunity there. I'll do it next time.
Okay. What was your favorite moment?
The whole guys, red dragon! It's a red dragon!
Run! They bravely ran away. They bravely ran away. All right. I enjoyed the session. You know, the downtime was interesting to see what's going on. I put the first player arc thread in tonight with the library with Jenny, and I'm curious to see how that's going to end up playing out. Yeah, I have a lot of things planned around a lot of things in town, and I had an idea for the library thing today, and I was like, well, let me just start laying that out. So I started designing it already, but I wanted to get it in there as an optional side. So I'm trying to build more sides into the main quest that we're doing. So, because again, I know you guys enjoy them and you like to wander off and do your own things. And the best thing I can do is just design a bunch of different shit. So wherever you guys decide to go, I'm ready to go. I enjoyed, like, you guys have a lot of fun banter. You do. But yeah, it's not often enough, and you guys don't really plan what you're doing. You just go, and everybody just does their own thing. Now you guys know enough, at least that you've learned over time to help each other. Like in certain battles and things like that. Your characters are also, not experienced with working with other people at all. All of you, not out in the field. So to some degree, this early on, it kind of makes sense that you're bumbling around and running into things because every time you guys learn a bad lesson, your whole party reacts differently from then on. And this is something that I've been noticing since the beginning. It only took one time you've fallen down a trap, into a spike trap, before you started rolling up the carpet, for example. I want to take you guys all the way back to that episode. Every time you guys run into something and face something, you adapt to it. And, but that's not something that viewers would notice that, and I would notice that. You guys in the moment, I don't think you quite notice how far you've come. But definitely when the DM says, yeah, okay, you sure you guys want to just run in and not look at anything? Okay, I'm going to be nice and give you a map. It's probably not a good idea to say, yeah, okay, we're going to go ahead and go in. Because that's the DM telling you. It's one of those, the DM asking you, are you sure moments? If the DM ever asks you, are you sure? You're probably forgetting something that's going to get you killed. Or could get you killed.
But didn't we take the map? I thought...
No. You guys did no research of the mine at all, so I politely made one of your characters find a map. I gave that to you guys. Yeah. Nice. You didn't look for it.
I'm sure somewhere in that library there is some kind of history of the mines, and the reason why they shut the mines down is because there was a fucking red dragon in them.
Yes, in fact, there is. Which is what I was hoping one of you would discover today. But Jenny was rushed and had time to find a map. She at least found you a map. So that it's better than not knowing the layout at all. It's a little bit better. Plus, it gave you the ability to put a map on to make my life easier, on the screen. So once I oriented it correctly. But yeah, I mean, other than that, though, I mean, you guys are not doing as bad as you think you are. Honestly, you're really not. And I'm sure you'll learn even more lessons now that you ran into a cave and found out that there was a dragon in it. That's another lesson your characters are going to learn. And it'll get better. I think it's going to get a lot better. I think even the next episode will be better. But you guys definitely get better every game we play. and I look forward to seeing what the fuck y'all do. You got Mr. Magic Man, the fucking Death Cleric over there. And you guys still have a lot of silly items to play with it in different scenarios. You know, who knows how those will come into play. But we definitely got a lot of stories going with you guys. You guys are building this town really nicely. And when this is all over, you're going to have a mime. Oh, I said mime again. A mime. You're going to have a mime. I will fill with mimes for a later adventure.
It is embedded in your soul. The mime thing is. If nobody else has noticed, they probably haven't read the books as much as I have.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a thing.
Are you sure this mine isn't just one big mime?
It could be. It could be the mime. Instead of mine mimes, it could be a mime. No, that's too much work. It's a mimic mine. The whole mine is a mimic. And you figured it out, you know. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what y'all are up to. You guys will see us again with this particular game in 2 weeks. Because next week we got Jayson's game back up. Other than that, Friday is tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is Chainer Sign and Secrets again. It's the week for that, and we have Fred, the owner of our very own Hell's Dungeon, coming on the show. So we're excited to see Fred finally.
Yay!
Yeah. This Sunday we have something coming up. It is the Allied Picture Show, and we have the co-creators of Monstered joining us for a conversation about the Monstered and other things they've been up to.
Yeah.
Yay!
And of course, both of those shows, as always, start at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, or Raz Standard Time, as I call it, because that's where I live. But yeah, we're gonna go where can we find you route now? So, Jayson, where can they find you?
You're muted, Jayson.
You can find him muted at his computer. All right, Michelle, where can we find you?
Right here.
All right. You can find her nowhere online because she doesn't exist. Matt, where can we find you?
You can find me at Matt Propz on all socials, and you can find me next to Ally Knight saying, yeah.
Yep. And we got Mats and Monsters coming to you with a draft episode, and of course, what's going on in the wrestling world in WWE this coming Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, and Matt throwing chips when he sees LA Knight on the show, on TV.
Yep.
Yeah.
Del, where can we find you?
You can find me here on the All White Network. You can also find me on Facebook at Carrie, Kari Sanders. If you see a crow, that is me. And I'm also on another show on the Dorkening Network called Splash Pages. It's all about comics. And it's on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And this Tuesday, we're going to have Gazelle Omar on. And she is a real hardcore, tough woman. I think the comic that we're going to be reading is something like Pimp Killer. And it's strong women in city situations and fighting back and stuff sort of thing. So that, and for you comic book readers out there, Free Comic Book Day is the 4th. So keep that in mind. Get ready to go to your local comic book shops, get your free comics and get some free stuff. A lot of the stores do really fun things. Get all your stuffs. Treat your comic book stores right and get a bunch of free stuff.
We'll be at a convention that day, so I don't even think we're going to be able to celebrate it. That or Star Wars Day. Wah, wah, wah. All right, over to you, Jenny. Where can I find you?
I'm here on the Allight Net. I'm at Fakor. I'm at Library in the Blue Box. I'm at Elliott, my author page, and I pretend to do things that make everything better. So yeah.
Okay. You can find me everywhere on social media, but it's probably Jenny pretending to be me. She's fantastic. You can also find me at raztslasher.com, and it's your mom's house, but don't worry, I'm only there for the pancakes. Hint, hint.
Don't worry, I have a recipe since you have to use the shovel to get to her.
Yeah, I get hungry after digging, man. You know how it is.
Yeah, but you have to come here to get the pancakes because, well, obviously.
Yeah, that's true. All right, guys. Good night. We'll see you later.
Neta.
Greetings and shabibans. We are the Retro Reductibus Cephala Podcast. a long-form bi-weekly show that celebrates all the things that made growing up awesome.
Well, that sounds good, but I don't know what all those words mean.
I think what Parasite Steve's trying to say is that on Retro Red Octopus, we explore a range of retro goodness, from toys, video games, and movies, to cartoons, and even snacks and school lunches.
Oh.
And we do it all with a positive spin, a slew of killer guests, and some very adult language.
And you know what else is cool?
No.
This crazy show is part of the Door King Podcast Network with new episodes every Tentacle Tuesday.
What's that?
And if waiting 2 weeks for a new episode gives you a sad, know that we drop bonus episodes all the time, like the off-format Crow's Nest and an interview series we call The Bridge.
You can listen to Retro Red Octopus on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or any app that's cool enough to carry the only show that celebrates all the things that make growing up awesome.